Let's skip through this shrubbery. Alright, let me load back in my campaign. That's right. I was on turn 68, I'll have you know, computer. Don't play games with me. Hey, Dragonis, you're first in the chat. How you doing? How you are doing, my friend? Right, we're loading with Asmogan honey. Probably should turn to... Me, Conthcorn, how are you doing? Should go quick and do this. Just so I know. Oh, sorry. Tried to make it so I can see everything. There we go. La 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 la. Loading in, loading in. Loading campaigns always take so long. Yes, because there's so much data it's trying to process. They're probably not going to fix that when 3 comes out. When Total War Warhammer 3 comes out, I'm predicting it'll be just as bad, if not worse. It's gonna be so much shit they got to load. I really hope they have Mortal Empires available day 1 when Total War Warhammer 3 launches. Otherwise, I won't be playing it for a while until a while after its launch day. Because I don't like playing like the extra game modes actually. Because I never play Eye of the Vortex, for example. I just don't find it fun. Like conquering the whole map and like being the Ultra Chad. That I love. Don't drag my ass into a specific objective that's really dumb. Like, I'm not saying like if you enjoy Eye of the Vortex, you're dumb or anything like that. No, like enjoy it you will. But for me personally, do not enjoy Eye of the Vortex. It's just not a game mode that I like. Mortal Empires, totally fine by me. Good old conquer the map or die trying. Do 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 do. 3 centuries later. Alright, bada bing bada boom, we've loaded in. Alright, so I got my 3 overbearing hordes here. Unfortunately, I don't want to take on the archer ladies because I have no range to speak of, pretty much. Thinking about emptying out a whole stack on one of these guys and loading them up with archers just to have a whole army of archers. But that might not work out too well when I have to separate them off from the others eventually. So I can't... there ain't no way I'll be able to take the Witchwood with what I got. The 200 plus hour campaigns take forever. It's true, but it's so worth it when it finally finishes up. Alright, so... what do we do? Okay, so I was saved at the end of my turn, right? Yep, okay, I did. Alright, so I gotta Got to end turn there. Got to end it there, and then go start the next turn. Alright, so I'm not going to attack the Witchwood because I don't think I'll be able to beat them. The amount of range those elves have is fucking ridiculous. Don't try to counter archers from the Wood Elves with your own archers. That only leads to pain. Chaos Corruption. Brace with magic. Chaos Corruption. Alright. I am at war with them, though. Like, a bunch of factions late last night, like, right before I finished up, like, playing on my own time. A bunch of factions fucking declared war on my ass. Like, the Skull Takers, they declared war. So did the Exiles of Nehek. I was already at war with the Heralds of Ariel. But Nagarond also declared war on me. And the thing is, when Nagarond declared war on me, I was already right on their border, so I just wiped out all of their bases to the north here. Literally, I wiped out all of them. They only have one left over here, Black Light Tower, unless they've taken the Black Pillar, which they might have, and Cork. But I completely wiped the floor with them over there. But there's no way I'm going to be able to take the Witchwood. Because on top of the garrison that's there, with a lot of archers, you also got the two armies that they're building up there. So I'm just gonna focus on taking on the Nehek dudes. And yes, I am moving just a giant horde all together because I'm a dick. Hey! Alex, it is bugged. Same thing with Ace's stream. Wait, what's bugged? Program is bugged? Wait, hold on. What the? Moo? What the fuck is happening? Oh crap, hold on, let me reset the chat box. Alright. There we go. I don't know why that happened. Okay. That was nice. Hey, look, Kenny, I'm streaming so you know, so don't turn on the rhythm bot.
Alright, I know. I'd figure. Finally got my Dolphin emulator to work, so yippee-ki-yay!
Your Dolphin emulator.
Yeah, I finally got the thing to fucking work. I didn't know how to set up, like, I had to set up the save files properly. So I did some tinkering with the settings and got it to work. Shit!
Alright, so Mark Oliver St. Laurent Sear, how you doing? Hello, so how Warhammer 2 on very easy treating you beastmen are so strong since the rework last month? Eh, no, they got massively buffed up. I'm not playing on very easy. I know you're making the joke, but I am actually playing on normal. But yeah, they are insane. I didn't know. The thing is, I never played them before the rework, so I have no idea what they were like back then. But playing them now, they're so fucking OP. They're badass. Captain UFO, welcome. Hey, Asmogan friends, what's up? That is classic D2 cow level vibes. Now Tang has the problem. Hey, Uros, welcome. War of Hammers with Dirty Beasts. Indeed. And it's been fucking brilliant. Alright, so that does it for my turn. I can't buy anything really with Dread. I can upgrade how much Giants I can get, but I don't know if that's worth it.
What's it got him?
Nah, I want more Bestial herds more than I want more Chaos Spawn and Giants. But, it's worth at least one level up.
Okay, let's adjust the volume on Dolphin, shall we? I don't want it blasting in my ear while someone's talking.
Alright, enter.
Okay, let's bring the volume down to at least 65%.
To at least 65%.
You may fire when ready.
You may fire when ready. Talk on. Look, Malekith wants a peace treaty. Money.
To anyone in the chat, am I the only one who was extremely uncomfortable when when Tarkin was in Rogue One? Like, not from a, it looks fake thing, but from a moral perspective. Like, I'm just saying here.
Wait, can you repeat the question? I'm not sure I understood it.
What you got? Like, you know how you can get uncomfortable, right? I felt stupidly uncomfortable every time Tarkin was on screen in Rogue One. Like,
because of the uncanny valley with the animation.
No, not that. It was like the guy's dead, like really dead.
Well, yeah.
Like it just sat with me the wrong way. It was like, please, just leave the guy dead.
With the power of CGI, make it very easy to bring everybody back.
And they did it with Carrie Fisher, and oh god, was that an awkward theater experience. Everyone in the room was like,
yeah, that was awkward. I will say that at least in the case of Carrie Fisher in Rogue One, at least in her case, it was like more of a positive thing. Like, it's like, oh, this is like a last like send-off, as long as they don't do it again.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, with the actor who played Tarkin, he's been dead a long time. Couldn't exactly get his permission to, unless they asked him all the way back then, hey, if we ever have in the future the technology to recreate people in a CG environment, would you be okay if we were to, you know, produce you in film? But I doubt that was even on their minds at the time. It sounded like sci-fi jibber jabber. You're stuck on 2 streams, Alex? That's okay. More entertainment. Double the entertainment, one could say.
Yeah, I'm playing a Robotech game, Battle Cry. It's been pretty good so far.
Battle Cry. Alright. The reason I'm even fighting this battle right now is just because I really want to be a dick. Just want my entire swath of death come barreling down on one guy.
It, ironically, is a better Top Gun game than any Top Gun game we got.
There are Top Gun games?
Yes, unfortunately, yes.
I didn't even
None
know
of
that.
them are good. None of them.
Figures.
And the missiles, oh, they look so good. When you fire them they're like in a cluster, and it's like beautiful.
It's sexy.
Like what's it called? If you've seen Macross, you know how the missiles go.
For Torox, better to save Dread for 2H Minotaurs and Bloodlust Heroes. I agree, but at the same time, it's like it's gonna be a while before I just unlocked Minotaurs with him, so that is probably the goal right now, is to save up for Minotaur upgrades, so I can have more of them. But for right now, that's gonna take a while, no matter what, so upgrade in the small ways that I can in the meantime. Alright.
Oh. Iron missiles.
I will say, I do love the look. I do love Taurus armies look, because they look like the more biblical demons. You know? Like half-goat, red-skinned, horns.
On a sadder part of news, my cat looks like, My cat has worms.
Oh, girl. Well, good thing deworming is common treatment.
Yeah, thank God. My first thought always is, why did it have to be the well-behaved one?
Well, worms isn't life-threatening unless you leave it. But
oh, dirty maggot. Oh! Almost crashed.
don't crash. Wouldn't recommend it.
Oh no, shit. But I have a jet that can turn into a robot, so.
Well, there you go. Alright. Alright, how's the Skelly boys looking? These are gonna die, so. Warlords Battlecry, good game series. Shame it is dead. I don't even know that one. It is what I gathered by hearing battle cry. Oh, when you zoom in, that kind of kills that. That kind of looks shitty. These are gonna die. Alright. That's a lot of big boys.
The one start going.
Actually, hold on.
Okay.
Let me do it like this.
Oh, there's no guns on this side. Okay.
Alright, move it faster, you little shits.
Oh.
Death will be a coming today. Yes, I'm doing all this, even though I could easily wipe them out right now, just because it looks cool. Is he playing gunmetal? Like Kenny, what are you playing?
Robotech Battle Cry.
Robotech Battle Cry, okay.
Derived from basically 3 fucking animes. Macross, Southern Dimension Cavalry Southern Cross, or whatever the fuck it's called, and Genesis Climber Must Speed Up, which sounds like a fucking awesome show.
It does indeed.
Just from the title alone. Like, the Japanese have weird naming titles for some shows, but God, some of them do sound fucking cool. Like a Mobile Suit Gundam, that, of course, we all know what a Gundam is. Everyone and their mother knows what a Gundam is.
It is synonymous, nowadays, yeah. I don't know anyone who doesn't know a Gundam. That'd be interesting to check out, though.
Most people know what an Eva is. Shit.
Look at the Chaos Spawn. They look so fun.
Oh god, the tail end of these Zentradi fighters kind of look like
they do move very weirdly, though.
The original BSG Vipers. Mission failed. Wait, what? Help the other bit from attack. Ah, for fuck's sake! Alright, let's try a different game, shall we?
Woo! You going bowling, boys?
Yes, I would like to end my emulation currently.
This never gets old.
I'm gonna grab some more games up here. Simpsons Hit and Run. Ooh, that's not. Oh wait. Oh yeah, I'm on the game. Metroid Prime, The Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition, blah blah blah. Mostly high as a kite.
This is what we in the business call a massacre.
Killer 7. Oh yeah, that's that, what's its name? I can't remember the name of it, but... Like,
Crown of the Corn says Gundam is my favorite Pokemon.
Oh god. Oh god, Aquaman Battle for Atlantis. Murder me.
Udo says I detected a massive lack of bows in your army. Yeah, there are virtually no archers in my army. But the bow units, at least as I've used, aren't super great. They're not terrible, but I would put it like this. The archers that you get for the beastmen are pretty much as good as the goblin archers for the orcs. That's the best way to put it.
Call of Duty 2, big red one.
I don't know if I want to raise a... fuck it, I'll raise a Hearthstone there.
Oh, I can get... Wait, is it... Oh yeah, I can get Crazy Taxi if I wanted. Hey. I can get Star Wars Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast. The best part about the GameCube, in all honesty, it was a decently powerful machine. Like, it could go... It had far more power than the PlayStation 2. For such a tiny size, it was capable.
Let's see here.
Just look at what's its name? I'm trying to remember the name. Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2, a launch title that still looks good even today. You can debate with me on that, but I will die on that hill.
I had no intentions of debating you on that one.
Oh, there was a Hobbit game?
Yeah, there's been multiple, I think.
No fucking way! I never knew there was a fucking Hobbit game. And there's multiple Harry Potter games.
Okay, if you didn't know there was multiple Harry Potter games, I'm sorry, where the fuck have you been?
No, I mean, like, no, I knew there was multiple Harry Potter games, and I just said it with, ugh.
Yeah, there have been numerous Harry Potter games.
Yeah. Tomb Raider Legend, Spyro, Legend of Zelda, Lego Star Wars, of course.
Alright, I'll drop.
Wait, do they have Madden 08? Nope, they do not. Oh wait, they do. Oh wait, that's NFL. Oh wait, yeah, that's football. Medal of Honor, European Assault, Frontline, Rising Sun.
And on the rising sun.
Okay, I know what that is. Oh, Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. If any of you are wondering how I am getting these GameCube games, do we really need to go down this road?
No. That's why I wasn't asking.
Yeah, I mean, to anyone in the chat just wondering, wait, how the fuck is he getting GameCube?
Hey, Silver! Been a while since I've seen you, man. How you doing? How you doing? Been a long time, eh? Yeah, it has been a while. Where'd you go?
I can get Resident Evil 2. I'll get Resident Evil 2.
Everyone knows about emulation? I mean, yeah, pretty much everybody does. I'm still disappointed that the GameCube took Eternal Darkness to the grave with it. Yeah, that sucks.
Oh, yes. Oh, poor... That poor thing.
Alright. And boom.
My turn. The GameCube had a stupidly impressive library for the time. Like, of course it wasn't on the lines of the Xbox or, hell, the PS2, but for a console on its own, it had I will die on the GameCube hill. I will gladly die on that fucking hill no matter what.
Why is the chat with spammed "it's fitting" though messages? Oh crap! Is it bugged out again? Yeah, it is. Okay.
Dolphin and Visual Boy might be the most famous.
I don't know what the hell's going on. The chat is... Something's going on with Streamlabs chat. I don't know what's going on with it.
Why is the chat with spam "it's fitting" messages?
I don't know. It's been... I have no idea why Streamlabs been doing that, because someone mentioned earlier it happened to Ace as well during one of his streams, so I don't know. It has been bugged the entire time.
So I'm currently nabbing a GameCube copy of Resident Evil 2.
I'm hoping it will eventually sort itself out. I can only refresh it so many times.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, yeah, someone comment something else, see if it actually differs. Actually mixes it up again. Alright.
I did something.
Hey, that's 2 different messages in a row. Let's see if it'll stay like that.
Yeah, hopefully it will work out.
Yeah. When I'm in the game, I can't see what the preview looks like, so.
Mm-hmm.
There's some stuff around.
Maybe we are lucky. Hopefully. God isn't that blessed. A journey.
All right. So no matter far.
Okay. Want to hear an epic thing for a movie? Or it's like a little bit of text that tells you something. Like in Space, no one can hear you screaming like that shit. A journey that begins where everything begins. Here's the unfortunate part. It's connected to Disney's The Black Hole. And if you know that movie... I can't even defend it.
Would you want to?
No. Like, it's not because of the Disney-made movie. This was back when Disney actually wanted to take a fucking risk. Like, it was 1979, so... But... Oh my god. It wasn't painful to watch, but it was more along the lines. You could tell the crew was really loving what they were doing, but there were just problems along every avenue. Like, the effects look fantastic, even like for the time. Good stuff. They didn't have the dice reflex for sure, but they sure as hell made sure it looked good. Everything else is like... what's it called? Norman Bates is in it, and he's surprisingly sane. It's a really hard movie to describe. Like, so hard for me.
I think the hardest movie to describe for me was The Room.
Oh shit!
Because I could literally recite that movie line for line, but I don't think that would help in the understanding.
You could recite that movie line for fucking line and still not understand it. I can get Resident Evil 4 if I wanted. I'll try Resident Evil 2 first. Oh god, Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh god, there was this, trying to remember now. Fuck, a picture, it was this Japanese guy with a horrified expression standing right next to a kiosk with Shadow the Hedgehog, like, with the Shadow the Hedgehog game on it, and my mind immediately tracked back to 2017 where, like, we all know the image where Mark Hamill's looking horrified while Ryan Johnson's looking smug and superior.
Ryan Johnson, he defines those terms for me. Like, whenever I think smug, arrogant, self-entitled, completely disrespectful, I think of pretty much any negative term, he's one of the first three people that comes to mind.
So does he every day. Oh, there was a Teen Titans game? Probably based off the original show. Yep, the good one. Holy shit, there's a lot of Tom Clancy games. Oh, yep.
Yeah, there's a lot of Tom Clancy games.
Top Gun
hey,
game.
Gamer Brony. Toss a coin to your Witcher Valley of Plenty. Nice try.
Okay, the Top Gun game for the GameCube was called Combat Zones. It was made by the Superman 64 devs, so take of that of what you will.
I will indeed. Alright, now.
The Room, weird molting wax man gets cucked to death. Oh shit, that's right. That's a good one. Toss a coin to your Witcher, O Valley of Plenty.
He's trying to get me to sing the song. It's clever. The Room equals weird molting wax man gets cucked to death. But even then, that's not enough. Like, it's still confusing.
Yeah, it's not enough.
What do you think of the Witcher anime Netflix film? Film? I haven't seen any film. I haven't. I don't have Netflix, so not anymore.
Okay, but I think Henry Cavill, great fucking casting choice. The show, on the other hand, I've not seen it, but once I saw Henry Cavill and like the costume, I'm like, that is a good choice, hands down.
He was definitely a good choice on many levels. I think he was the best part about the show. I think some of the plot didn't land very, very well for me. I wasn't a fan. I liked it at first when they pulled out the whole, like, oh, you know how we've been showing all these different characters' point of views? Well, it turns out, oh, they were all different timelines, and then we were all meeting in the middle.
Oh, that's interesting. I've never seen that done.
I've seen it. I think I've seen it done a couple times, but it's not a common
been...
storytelling method.
Yeah, it's been done a couple of times.
Why are they over there? That's random.
What's its name? I'm trying to remember the name of this. Oh god, the Netflix Cowboy Bebop.
Oh yeah, I've seen the screenshots. I've seen the screenshots. Okay, I'm not watching that shit.
The guy playing Spike, I have enthusiasm for because he looks like Spike. Like he's a good casting choice. They not so much. Jet, what the fuck?
Yeah, they're not even trying. I'm not watching it on principle.
And what's going on? There was an interview. It's like, oh, smoking. It's like it shows the glamour of their lives and whatnot. Oh, fuck me, kill me. That's not even the point. Their lives are shit. Smoking is basically a coping mechanism at that point. Like, I live with smokers. I know why people smoke. Like, it's an addiction, but also a coping mechanism. To say it is glamorous is a fucking understatement. Sorry.
1 out of 3 characters for that show actually looks like it's supposed to. Yep, that's correct.
Like
honestly, that's a good quota.
Honestly, I didn't have much of a problem with Faye's costume. Like, I'm like, that's not how it is. But honestly, it's Netflix. I expected worse. Then there was Jet, and I'm like, they literally took his last name so fucking literally. Wow.
Huh?
Oh, it's Jet Black from Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, right. His last name is white. I forgot.
Yeah, he's white, but in the Netflix show, he's black.
I thought they were all Asian in the anime adaptation, but the thing is, I never thought about their race.
No, they actually weren't.
I didn't know. Like, I didn't really care. I still kind of don't. So.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure on the details.
It's
Spike's
not important,
Jewish.
but just changing it out of spite is kind of really, really stupid.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's Netflix. It's the same company that, licensed the film with pedoistic...
Yeah, the thing is...
Yeah, don't bring up cuties, please. That shit disgusts me.
The thing is, they always do some shit.
Yeah.
There's no year where they behave good.
No problem. Imagine if there is a timeline where Netflix doesn't give in to the bullshit.
A new recruit has blessed our company.
No.
Thank you to whoever subscribed.
Yeah.
Much appreciated. Silver says, no, it's not a good quota, specifically when cosplayers actually do a better job than a supposedly professional company. It's true.
Well, honestly...
Or what's it called?
It's almost impossible to find something where cosplayers haven't done a better job.
Or when
cosplayers do amazing jobs.
Or what's it called? When fan designers do a better job than the multi-billion-dollar company. Who gets no?
Well,
no, I mean,
honestly,
I kid you not.
The last billion-dollar company, like GW, and their fucking tiny comic movie. Gosh, that series is so bad.
Truly.
Okay.
I find it amusing when I get remembered of stuff like in the 80s. That's about the quality. It's like stuff from the fucking 80s. And I wasn't even around at that time.
Being nostalgic about old movies again.
Oh, we can't be. We can't
GW
be.
shit.
We can't be joyous about upcoming movies.
Oh, there's...
Fair enough. Okay. I'm hoping Macross. Do you remember? Like Macross gets released in the West officially.
I don't think so.
No, like I believe here I've heard Harmony Gold and Big West finally settled. Like they're like,
Did
okay,
anyone see Monster Hunter?
Then the movie, the live action movie? No.
It looks so fucking weird. I have no idea why they think it to do it like that.
They're stupid.
Oh, let's do an isekai. It's literally a fucking isekai.
A live action isekai, which adds to the shittery.
wait,
Yeah,
what? They actually.
they put in loads of people from normal world into the Monster Hunter world
Let me tell you
and
about
let
the
them
fucking
fight the
movie.
monsters.
Oh, Karn's come in with his fedora flipped up. Let me tell you something. Alright, I'm ready for the
Young
shit on
boys.
this shit.
That fucking movie took the entire thing and just made it wrong.
Hopefully they will never do an adaptation of Neon Genesis and Evangelion for a series. Put your money on
they
it.
will.
It's somewhere. It's somewhere in
They
the.
will.
It's somewhere in the works.
Netflix owns the rights already.
Yeah, and what did say? G Kids owns the rights for the physical release, and they're giving us the original dub.
The thing is with Netflix, they couldn't even get the outfit for Al for the Death Note adaptation, right? And it's just jeans, pants, and a white t-shirt.
Love to see the shit they did with Pacific Rim. Even something so simple, they didn't even do right.
Pacific Rim? You're
Yeah.
talking about the second movie.
No. They actually Netflix made its own Pacific Rim movie.
Okay.
How has Netflix not
It's-
gone bankrupt? Simple. They hold hostage a shit ton of series that are actually
They-
good that were made before 2016.
They have a lot of rights to stuff that they
And
shouldn't
many
have.
people just don't bother to unsubscribe to their service.
Yep.
The problem is, it's hard to get some series on other streaming platforms these days. If you want to watch something specific, you pretty much have to get the streaming
correct
service,
streaming service that allocates
Yeah.
it. Yep.
It's going the same way
which is really
as
annoying.
television went. It's going to be way too much of an hassle for people to do.
I mean, just think what they did to fucking He-Man.
Oh god. No, one thing I will say is I feel bad for the He-Man fans. I did not grow up with He-Man. That was before my time. But I feel really bad for I've followed that a little bit as it unfolded. And
Yeah.
goddamn, like I felt
No,
the
we're
thing
gonna
is
make a
I felt
He-Man.
really
We're gonna
bad.
Kill He-Man.
The thing is, you don't even need to know the show to realize how stupid that shit is. When I heard about that, I was like, okay, I know nothing about He-Man or Masters of the Universe. I know jack shit about any of this. But I don't need to know anything to know that you don't literally kill the person that the show's named at. Like, imagine if they had a Buffy show, right? You guys
They
remember
killed
Buffy?
Buffy.
And they killed Buffy the very first episode. Had her shanked and dead. And then brought her back the last episode of the first season.
Netflix could do it.
That would be fucking bullshit. Like, I know.
Netflix could
Suck
do it.
my dick. Could, yes. Would,
Yes.
give him time.
Probably.
Yes.
Give him time.
There
Like,
were so many
I'm not
problems.
putting it out of the realm of their possibilities.
The thing is, He-Man used to have like after every episode they had like their little bit where they told the kids what to do and what not to do, and those were actually really good. Some of them were a little bit standard, like don't go around with people you don't know.
Okay, that's how I do it.
I mean, Arch was a fan when he grew up. Arch is old enough.
Arch
to
is
be a
grown up?
He-Man fan.
Yeah, he can buy
Well,
his own. Arch
you
can
see, he
commission
got a
his own
beard.
hentai.
He got a beard, and now he pretends he's an adult.
He stole his beard from his grandmother.
I have questions there.
Oh god, I have the perfect analogy for that.
No, you
I-
don't.
Perfect analogy for that.
For which thing?
The beard thing. Like, what's got it? Okay.
Oh, by the way,
spoilers.
chat, get this. I woke up this morning, checked in on the Discord. Everybody seemed fine and shit. Everybody was having fun. I leave to go make breakfast, right? I checked my phone after I just finished eating breakfast, and the first thing I see is a long conversation about how the chat wants to essentially, Mushroom Crown Bowser my ass and turn me into a fox girl, and whether I should have big boobs, thick thighs, or both.
I took a look at that and didn't want to
Well, we've got the side thing.
do
sorted.
anything.
I'll have you know, I have an amazing ass, okay?
Yeah, I mean, so
I
we've
don't
got
wanna
that
know.
sorted, and now we're just gonna fix the other half.
I don't want to know anything about your pasty white ass.
Yeah. What's the Zelda's? Never mind.
Load shotgun, don't fuck with me, boyo. I won't. There is no one who can replace the voice of Goliath. That is true. Now from the original Gargoyle series, no, you're not replacing that voice.
What's his name? Keith David, I think.
Yeah, he also voiced the animated Spawn. Oh yeah.
That man is sexy as voice. I'm
He's
not.
also in Saints Row
Yes, correct. The
He's
original
also
Saints
the
Row.
president in Rick and Morty.
and Saints Row 4. He's in Saints Row 4 as Keith David.
Well, yeah, he pretty much plays as himself at that point.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
that's all I
honestly,
got.
that man is like the sexiest black voice I've ever heard in my life. I'm not gonna deny that.
What?
Sorry, but Keith David sounds pretty sexy, and I'm not gay.
Yeah.
Not gay.
I don't know, that sounds pretty gay to me,
Oh,
though.
I'm just okay. Let me. Actually, I grew up in a house mostly of men. Fuck.
That doesn't
I mean, it only means I need the boobs. Well, yeah, mine are kind of lacking, I'll admit.
I don't know.
Basically, you can land a plane on my chest if you wanted. That's how flat it is. It's an airstrip.
Okay, I thought you were saying you had that big of a bust.
If I did,
So
It's like
you-
I got
known as
a shelf so notable you could land a craft on it. It's like, okay, that's pride.
so yeah, my GameCube games I have currently are Star Wars Rogue Leader, Star Fox Assault, Robotech Battlecry, and Resident Evil 2.
Have you played the remake, by the way, of that?
Resident Evil
remake
2?
is fantastic.
No, I want to experience the original first.
Oh, you
That's
never
why I-
played the original.
No, I never played the original.
I feel bad for you. That was a good game.
Oh yeah, I'm not
What?
gonna deny it.
Better Resident Evil games.
Hell, before playing Final Fantasy VII Remake, I'm playing the original.
I didn't like the original.
What?
Uh,
Sir, where's the heresy shotgun?
I just don't like the aesthetic.
What's next? I'm gonna say Tifa's worst waifu.
I don't really care
Because
about
clearly
waifus.
Aerith is the best.
I tried so much liking Final Fantasy games.
Take your bets, folks. Take your bets. Who's gonna win this debate? Who's gonna win this debate? Take your bets. Take your bets.
I think I stopped around Final Fantasy X.
Son of a
I've
bitch.
only played every multiple of 7. I played Final Fantasy 7, and now I'm playing 14. That's it.
Oh, that's good.
I played then more Final Fantasies.
Yeah.
Even though I don't like the games.
The thing is, I played 7 back in the day. I can't even remember. It was on console. It was not on computer.
Yeah, PS1.
Yeah, I played it back in the day on
Resident Evil
probably
0.
PlayStation 1. Played it there, and then I never got another one. And as an adult, just didn't think back. Like, what's some game series I missed out on?
At first I thought I didn't like JRPGs because of that.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding.
No, I just figured something out. The 2005 Blue Sky film called Robots has Ewan McGregor and James Earl Jones in it.
Oh, but I will say that the fact that you did not include James Earl Jones about like the voice of sexiness, now I'll give you this. I agree that Keith David has a more sexy voice than James Earl Jones, but James Earl Jones is up there. Okay,
Yeah,
let us not disregard Mufasa. Okay, just saying.
Oh yes, I completely forgot James Earl Jones, because whenever I think James Earl Jones, we all know where this is going. I think Darth Vader. $20, both sides are winning and losing. The Autobot and Decepticon war in a nutshell.
Wasn't there a British guy that did the actual acting?
Because
James Earl Jones only did the voice, I think.
yeah, the actor. It's
What?
I can't remember the actor.
sounded absolutely garbage
He was like
for the role.
he was like Welsh, I believe. Yeah, Carrie Fisher often called him Darth Farmer, just because of accent,
Yep.
which is the most Carrie Fisher thing
I
ever.
wish I could have the original audio, so I can experience the original Vader, quote unquote.
No, you do not.
Well, there's
I do.
I don't like it. Keep the voice, keep the sexy voice in there.
Mm-hmm. What?
Ah, great.
Yeah, Lucas was never gonna fucking use David Prowse's voice, and well, the fact that George Lucas didn't decide, hey, I'm not gonna use your voice, to David Prowse was basically a giant fuck you of his trust.
No, necessary.
And that's why he didn't. That's why he and Lucas were kind of adversarial from then on.
As far as I understand it, the reason that the original actor the physical actor for Darth Vader got the thing that hurt their relationship was that he revealed at a convention somewhere
That was
the twist.
He didn't know. He actually didn't know, and he just guessed. And Lucas was like, "Okay, what the fuck?" It was actually a blind guess. Oh, it was amazing.
A blind guess that got him banned for life at every future convention, which I think is a little crazy. I think George, I think George overreacted on that one. I think he should have toned that one back.
Let's be fair,
he-
George Lucas is also a crazy motherfucker if he wants to.
He's a crazy motherfucker, but he does know he knows good business.
Yeah, but I gotta say that I don't get me wrong. I get like the initial like you're banned from all like you are never to step foot in another Star Wars convention ever again. Initially, but it's been like I don't even know if I know Lucas is still alive, but I don't know if the original actor is. But
No,
I gotta
died, unfortunately.
yeah. Well, before he died, I think Lucas should have buried the hatchet and just said, "Listen,
Yeah.
everybody knows it now.
If
Well,
only
go to
we
whatever
buried
convention you
Hatchet
want."
With Gary Kurtz when making the prequels.
I'm just saying it was a bit of an
Turned
overreaction.
out better.
Yeah.
Without Gary Kurtz, those first two movies would have been a train wreck. Not gonna fucking lie. Oh yeah, and George Lucas's wife. One of the few times where bringing your wife to work actually worked out.
Funny part, Silver says, funny part is that during The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, Vader's actor would no longer say the lines, but sometimes say gibberish and funny jokes just to put people off character. That probably contributed to some animosity.
Oh yeah, here's one. Asperger's do not concern me, Admiral. I have to shit.
That's why I want the original audio. Just give it to me.
It would probably be a fucking meme gold mine.
That's why I want the original audio, because I want to hear shit talking.
You want shit talking? You should watch the fucking where they took the voice clips from Snatch, the British comedy movie, and put it over Darth Vader. It's the funniest damn thing. Actually, let me go get it for you because it is like it is genuinely hilarious.
What was his name?
Like it should have the same energy as the Ghost Story stuff.
But yeah, the only actor to hate Star Wars probably more than Harrison Ford is probably Alec Guinness, 10 out of 10.
I can't remember what Alec Guinness's beef was with it.
Oh god,
Which
he
one
just
the
wanted to
story
be
to be
left
stupid?
alone. after Star Wars. You know,
I'm gonna
he
put
was
the
content
link
with
in
being...
voice chat text. Do you want me in vid sharing too?
Oh yeah, you can post it in both if you want.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna do
my
that in
God.
case it gets buried.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Like, this thing is absolutely funny.
Too bad I'm physically not allowed to laugh.
Well, I mean,
If Jesus was able to walk on water, humans are 90% water, and I'm able to walk on humans, does that make me 90% Jesus?
maybe.
Oh my God.
You gonna make it?
I don't think that's how it
good.
works.
That's a good one. Maybe we don't know. Jesus, don't strike me with lightning. It's a good fucking question.
Not because you're not really that important.
Okay, what
Sting.
Wii game?
Wii game.
Yeah, Wii. Dolphin can play Wii games.
Is there anything else than Wii Sports?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's downloading the PS2 emulator instead, right?
Oh fuck! I can't speak.
And if you want to go insane, download the PS2 emulator and try to get Fire Warrior running.
I'm trying to remember now. What was that?
It's the Warhammer game, the only one on PlayStation 2.
I kind of don't understand why Harrison Ford is so biased against Star Wars. Yeah, that film basically launched his fucking career.
The thing is, the only
No.
people who know definitively what happened for Harrison.
No, he did the holiday special, and
Well,
you see the
that
whole
it's
time.
funny to joke that that's the reason why, but I don't think it is.
If that is the reason, I am gonna laugh my ass off.
I think when it comes, wait, why am I gonna lose this? I have like the same number of forces. What the fuck?
If I would guess, it's just because it doesn't want to play second fiddle.
Probably.
I'm
Because
fighting
he's
this
fine
one. What
with
the
this.
fuck?
Wait,
Indiana Jones
compared to
movie.
Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford had it fucking made. He was in basically a shit ton of good movies after that.
Yeah,
And before.
Mark Hamill got screwed.
not really. Mark Hamill
No,
did the.
I mean, like-
Mark
like,
Hamill
compared to Harrison
made it
Ford-
pretty. Well, the thing is, compared to Harrison Ford, technically more people know Mark Hamill than they know Harrison Ford.
Well, yeah, Mark Hamill got to
'Cause
play
he-
the Joker in that.
Because
elevated
though
voice acting.
one of them definitely, like, their face is more well known, both of them are extremely well known on the very basis that they did Star Wars, but it doesn't change the fact that in the case of Mark Hamill, he got a lot of more notable roles, especially in geekdom, than Harrison Ford did. And Harrison Ford got a shit ton of roles after Star Wars, where he actually played like the actor, Indiana Jones being no exception. But in the case of Mark Hamill had the more notable roles. Not as many, but more notable roles after their stuff was over. And as far as I could tell, neither of them had any animosity towards what happened after the fact.
They don't have
Yeah.
even animosity with each
Like,
other. It's
I
just,
believe him and Harrison are still good friends. Well, most likely, yes.
yeah, he just doesn't like Star Wars.
hmm
Maybe for the same reason
Didn't
as
Mark Hamill also do a whole lot
Yes.
of fucking
Okay.
voice roles?
Okay, for comparison, Harrison Ford is basically the grouchy old grandpa, while Mark Hamill is the cool uncle.
Well, the cool uncle that can be a dick sometimes, yeah.
Then there is what's it called, Carrie Fisher, who is basically the aunt that never shows up and is most likely high half the time.
the drunk grandma.
I mean, she's also
Yeah,
dead.
the
So.
drunk grandma. Oh god, I feel so bad now.
Alright,
No.
so, I think I found out.
Oh yeah,
about
you
that,
know,
huh?
oh yeah,
Okay.
what's called, one of the stories of how she would get people out of her parties was basically to play the holiday special.
Yeah, she shared a story of that. I remember that. That was actually kind of funny.
That is so her. Oh yeah, then there's the most Carrie Fisher thing ever when. Okay, chat. I'm gonna use some language here. So just prepare yourselves.
Don't you fucking
Like, you know
smell
that
this Christmas tree?
everyone knows that golden slave bikini, right?
Yeah.
Well, she would constantly tease fucking everyone about it. Like, asking, teasing to have someone help her take it off and shit. And one day she offers, and everyone was like, me, and she storms off to the photocopier room, but just takes off the top, puts her bare breasts on it, and photocopies her breasts for everyone.
It was a different time, that's for sure.
You mean back when they could actually do funny things?
Back when they could do fun stuff like that and it not be like a big fucking deal on like Twitter and shit.
Yeah.
And nowadays
back when
everything
they could
is.
actually do a friendship with fans without it being a fucking sexual assault in progress.
Yeah, the day. It sucks. Like nowadays, everyone takes everything so fucking seriously.
But that rumor is highly in the air because no photo has surfaced of it.
And whether it's true or not, they probably still had plenty of fun and goofed off.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
So like it is very up in the air, but what else can you do?
Well,
Really?
there weren't many cameras around the cameras. Yeah.
There were plenty of
ask
cameras.
her, but then I
Yeah,
remember
for the
though,
movie. For
Oh.
those
Yeah,
I'm talking about
negative.
people taking photos of that.
Well, yeah, but do you really want to publish a photo of Carrie Fisher photocopying her boobs?
Be awkward.
People leak photos.
Especially now, it'd be awkward.
Oh, it would be
Yes.
enough to get Lucas canceled. It would be enough to get Richard Marquand to get, like, have his career ruined. Well, rest in peace, Richard Marquand, the guy who directed Return of the Jedi and Beatles film in the 70s. That's the only thing I know him for. Oh yeah, apparently Frank Oz isn't. They don't want. Lucasfilm doesn't want Frank Oz anymore.
Wait, why?
I don't fucking know. It's Kathleen Kennedy's Star Wars. What did you honestly fucking expect?
I like that you've lost me.
I don't know. And a heart attack.
No. He's actually in pretty good
You want to
health.
give people a heart
Not
attack,
him.
go into a gaming convention and shout at me just like
Kathy.
Easian.
No, he is in good health, but it's like what's it called? It like
Kathy
this
should have a heart attack,
lies
not
at
him.
solely of the feet of one Kathleen dumbass Kennedy.
I mean, she did
Like,
fail
we-
upwards.
For 20 years. Not 10, no, 30, maybe 40 years she failed upwards. I'm trying to fucking remember here.
For a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, okay, to quote Spielberg here, she was very good at interrupting people. Very good at that. Like,
Yeah, sometimes the easiest way to be
was
to
basically
be right is
around-
to interrupt people.
yeah, she literally,
Easiest way to be right is to be the only one heard.
just from the infliction, like, he kept her around because she was amusing. Like, you know, she was fascinating. Like, how bad she was.
No, I think
Careful how
you
you
have to
careful how
have
you
it
word it. Careful how you word it.
Oh, please, we all know she's a fucking dumbass. Look at the High Republic, a fucking rock.
Oh, she didn't write that. She just hired the idiot who did.
Yeah.
That does beg the
He hired
question.
the story
Who's
group.
stupider, the person who hired the idiot who wrote that shit in, or the person who wrote it?
Let's be fair
Or the
though.
person that approved it.
Let's be
Oh.
fair though. The Rock might be the most interesting character out of the Disney movies.
Oh, fuck yes.
Because how the fuck does this Rock work?
Okay. Pablo Hidalgo. I've never seen a faster turncoat in my entire life.
Who?
I can't even remember that one.
He was part of Lucasfilm before the buyout, but as soon as they took over, he switched sides like you wouldn't believe. Like, he did it faster than fucking Starscream on fucking cocaine.
Jokes on you. Starscream cannot take cocaine.
Well,
No,
it
there's-
could, it
no,
wouldn't
there's
do
a-
anything.
Oh god, there's actually a what's it called? Transformers canonically have their own alcohol where they could get fucking hammered. That is actually canon. No society can survive without booze.
Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna grab a banana.
The person who hired and approved the dumbass writer that put the rock in. That's the person. Yeah, I would say I'd agree with that. The person at the tippy top who approved all the shit. Definitely the biggest dumbass.
I remember an old SpongeBob episode where they were like riding on rocks.
SpongeBob episode.
Hey, I've seen the first season when I was young.
I only remember like 4 or 5 episodes.
Oh, the Forces female shirt. Yep. I remember that. When my
Aged
mother
like fine wine.
when my mother saw that shirt, she's like, "And you just lost most of your audience."
Now, what
My
shirt?
mom was fucking blunt about that.
Especially since the Force is just supposed to be life force. But hey,
Oh god, if you look it up on Google, it's apparently Chuck Norris.
well, yes.
Yeah,
Like it-
well, of course.
His beard generates the Force. Did you not know that? It's like in the middle of the galaxy. It's not Abeloth, it's Chuck Norris's beard. It's so
Abeloth.
mighty. Yeah, it's so mighty, it survived Chuck Norris himself.
Best part about the Beastmen nowadays is you don't have any bases you have to worry about. You just move.
No, you never had. They were always a horde faction. But they are the best horde faction now.
Oh, definitely.
The totems, they're almost impossible to get for the enemies. They're so fucking good.
Like, what the fuck?
Alright, I'm gonna start streaming my dolphin.
Gosh, that's a lot of people.
What is a lot of people? 6 people are watching the stream. Oh, this game.
No, look at his units.
Jeez!
It's just a few dudes.
A few chill dudes. Oh, that's awesome.
Why did this guy attack me? His army is clearly weaker.
Because he doesn't
Maybe-
care.
Maybe he was hoping for an ambush because he can ambush attack.
Okay, which game do I play? I got 1, 2, 5 games.
Pokemon Stadium, fucker.
No, what's got? I'm streaming. Just look at what I have here. Like I got
I
Star
don't
Wars.
care enough. I'm playing Monster Hunter.
Ah, it's so good that I can fucking play GameCube games now. Without a fucking GameCube. I blew $40 on a GameCube with a controller and a whatchagod thingy.
You could just buy an Xbox 360 controller. It works with it, and it's not a shit controller.
No,
Like
I'm using
the
a
GameCube
whatchagod.
controller together with the Nintendo 64 controller is like hell for me. No, Super Nintendo.
Bullshit! Oh my.
The person.
Okay, did anybody hear that heresy?
Which one?
Yeah, the Xbox
Whatchagod, the
360
GameCube
controller.
is worse than the N60. Is basically as worse as the N64 controller. I say this. No, it is not.
Dude, that little knob it
That
has can go
controller
to
is the
hell.
most underrated controller in all of fucking history. I will
No.
die on the hill.
Like the 360 controller kicks his ass every day.
Okay, 360 controller, perfect controller. GameCube controller for me, second best. PlayStation 3
No,
controller.
the second best is the PS4 controller.
Oh yeah, I have the PS4 controller. I'm not gonna lie, it is a very good controller. But the GameCube controller, mwah! That baby invented wireless.
That little knob it has can go to hell and back.
That as a mode.
The PS1 with the first DualShock had the better controller.
Oh, the PS1 with the Yeah, the first DualShock. They've basically been recycling the same design ever since. And when they tried to change it for the PS3, we realized didn't have the other good ideas.
Don't fix what's not broken.
Oh no shit, I'm not gonna. Star Fox Assault, Resident Evil 4, Robotech Battle Cry, Resident Evil 2, Star Wars Rogue Leader. Huh. I have 3 games with the first letter R. You know, let's just grab some more GameCube games. Fuck it. Piracy!
Dude, play Metal Gear 3 and you have one of the best games.
I have played Metal Gear 3. I have played Metal Gear Solid 3. It is the best game I've ever played.
I wouldn't say that, but he is.
God, I'm gonna cry again.
Dude, chill.
Sorry. That ending, man.
The fuck?
Yeah, I know.
Fucking ending. That ending is the ultimate kick to the dick.
I don't know. Persona 3 had a really sad ending.
It's like when Vegeta got kicked in the dick in Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Why do they keep kicking me in the dick?
Well, it's an effective
the
area
same
to
one
kick
where they
someone.
had the hilarious dubbing error. Hold your fire. This one is not black.
It's not a
Oh,
dubbing
yeah.
arrow.
Black.
I wouldn't say it was an arrow. I would say
I
it
think
was
I'm gonna get a
perfect.
Super Mario Sunburn.
That was like, I remember, like, it wasn't that the original though, and then like when they realized later that because it was I'm assuming there was a huge controversy about it.
There
When it
was?
started-
I'm assuming so when it came to
I
America.
don't think.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember it being changed. I think they still say, "Don't shoot him; he's not black."
I'm not sure. I have no idea, to be honest.
Why does that hit so hard? WWE games? Fuck no.
Hey, those were okay.
Okay, I'm gonna get Ocarina of Time.
Especially
GameCube.
those that had character creators.
Yeah, I'm getting Ocarina of Time for the GameCube. Maybe I'll get Star Fox Adventures just so I can experience a bad Zelda clone.
Alright, it's like that.
Yeah, I believe Nintendo kind of gave like a massive, Rare kind of gave a massive FU to Nintendo for having the game change to that. They're like, really, man? Okay, we're going with Microsoft. Fuck this shit.
What's
Why-
Conquest?
How did it get all the way over there? What the fuck?
I don't know.
Sorry,
what?
one of my heroes just
Oh.
randomly.
Hey, let's get Sonic Heroes while I'm at it.
I hope you are not paying for these.
No, I'm not.
GameCube
I
didn't
hope
have
you're
time,
not-
that's why. No, I don't think
Did I hear that right? I hope you're not paying for these.
Yes.
Oh, there's Shonen Jump games. One Piece. Interesting.
And I think the GameCube didn't get the Onimusha series.
There's one random fly in my
Onimusha?
room that I'm really trying to.
Unimusha or oh yeah.
Onimusha. One of the
I was thinking of
most underrated
Inuyasha.
games.
Sorry,
Not
I was
Inuyasha.
Asha.
Trash anime.
What? Inuyasha?
Yo,
Oh god, don't tell that to my older sister. She'll murder your ass.
I murder her back as a ghost,
Oh
so we can have ghost fights over Inuyasha.
yeah. Inuyasha, that was made by I can't remember her name, but she also made Yurusei Yatsura, Rama One Hell, and is basically the richest fucking woman in manga aside from the creator of Demon Slayer.
Never watched Demon Slayer. If it wasn't in German on German TV during the 90s and early 2000s, I most likely have not seen it.
So you've probably seen Akira in that time?
Nope. I watched
You
Akira.
Shit.
I watched Akira later.
All right.
Same for Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah, I remember seeing Ghost in the Shell.
I know,
That
I actually catched Ghost in the Shell on MTV. It was
back when,
around midnight.
what was its name? I'm trying to remember the name of this one. Oh fuck. Oh yeah, on late night cable, I ended up catching RoboCop when I was like 8 years old.
No, it's pretty often on cable.
No, I mean like
And the knifey is a dead.
to an 8-year-old kid, it's gnarliest shit ever.
I
took
have
that
no
film-
idea why this guy attacked me. That was really dumb.
I took that film 100% seriously without seeing the fucking satire written on the wall.
Well, to be fair, the movie is gnarly even if you are an adult because someone
Oh.
gets shot in the dick.
Oh no shit. The guy gets shot in the dick. It's one of my favorite moments in the film.
And the way Murphy gets it, it's brutal.
Their leather would be
Oh,
terrible. It
God.
would be. Too silky, too smooth, too easily broken up.
Silky, give us Silky.
I also saw RoboCop 2, which isn't bad. Okay, I would defend RoboCop,
Never seen it.
but RoboCop 3, fuck that film. I say fuck that film.
It's like I've seen Terminator 1 and 2 and I have not seen the rest.
Okay, Terminator 2 is great. Fuck the rest. Only play the game Terminator Resistance, which basically says no. Anything past Terminator 2 is not fucking canon to our timeline. No. It was made by actual fucking fans. And you want to know who those
Biological
fans
warfare
were?
is too advanced for Beastmen, but I approve so. What?
Like,
Might as
want
well
to
stuff
know?
the knife ears with foul stuff and load them into catapults. Jeez. So take a note out of the Undead's book from Warcraft 3.
How is it too advanced for
Okay.
Beastmen? They're great to know. They have
Okay,
chemical warfare in their butts.
Okay, chat, prepare to have your mind blown. Terminator Resistance was made by the same people who made that horrible Rambo video game.
Yeah.
And
Most people know
what
that.
a fucking comeback, eh?
He's a human, not a god.
Oh god! He's a human, not a god! He's a human, not a god!
He's a human, not a goat.
He's a human, not a god! He's a human, not a god! God, I feel like there's a parody song of that somewhere.
He's a human, not a goat. He's a human, not a goat. It fucking sounds
It's
like,
like
they're saying
The
that from what I
same,
heard.
on the same level as Godzilla is approaching the generator. The generator is losing power.
Isn't that the shit that nearly broke Angry Joe, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah, that's what broke his mind.
I think he made like a Twitch thingy with it. If you like give him a certain amount of money, that sound bit will start.
Oh boy, I'm.
Mm-hmm.
Luigi. Dun 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 dun. Tails.
Oh, no, yes, multiple. Nice. We're allocating these skill points like a boss.
Beastman, the thinking man's army.
Thinking answer. More like return to Monkey army.
Nah, that's Return to Monkey is Norska.
I don't think I've played them at all.
Don't play them at the moment. They are severely underpowered if you do not go for mammoths.
Mammoths?
Yeah, they got mammoths. Really big fucking mammoths. Like, the worst faction in the game has one of the best units. But it's their only redeeming quality.
Oh, dirty Maggie me.
If it wasn't for the cavalry bug, I think you can play almost every faction without a problem. The only one suffering at the moment is Bretonia, Norska. And I feel like I'm forgetting something.
Kind of reminds, so yeah, what Captain UFO just said kind of reminds me of that scene from Lord of the Rings. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Just don't let Torox eat another demon by accident again.
Yeah.
How would that go over?
I miss him.
No, he goes on the rampage.
Oh,
That's what happens. He got this skin gifted after he went like on a 7-week rampage or something stupid.
Fucking bloody hell!
Like he started
You are
killing
not
and
British.
he started killing and didn't stop for 7 weeks straight.
Well, I assume Corn was very happy.
And yeah, he's a champion. He's the only cornet unit in the entire game. Which is sad. I was hoping they would introduce some corn gores or something like that. Or they are in the next game. We have already seen them in action. And corn minotaurs.
damn it! Still can't get more of those. Well, continue saving up for the Minotaurs. God damn it! Why won't I get this faster? Need 20.
Dude, get the legendary lot instead.
Well, I do have enough for that.
Get Maligor to blast them from orbit.
Oh, I confederated him.
Yep.
Oh wait, he was already in the map? Wait,
Yes.
where the fuck
They
is he?
all are.
Wait, that begs some questions about playing with your friends and shit. Would you could you do that?
The mechanics
Break out?
just don't work if you play with friends.
Oh, what the fuck? What is he doing down there?
He's all the
I
way
think
over
he
here.
was
He's
on
all the way the
corner.
fuck over here.
They sometimes just keep on jumping.
Because I had them. I confederated with Torox and he spawned right next to me.
Maybe he already died. That's why.
Oh, most likely. Oh.
Hey
let's
Nathan, what's up? Sorry you're late. Nah, you're okay.
see. Wow, his army is ass.
Yeah, it is.
The good thing is, you can just recruit everything you want to now.
Yeah, good thing he's a one-man army anyway.
See.
Taurox also is.
So the AI
He's
focused
fucking
on
t-
upgrading
monster.
this shit.
Oh yeah, the game needs a respec button.
Well, Lightning Strike is one of the best abilities.
It is. Hands down.
Lightning Strike is really worth it.
I did it skill father of Crow, so.
But skilling no magic? We all know that that's retardation.
Malagor already starts with some.
But the thing is, magic is by far the most powerful thing
Yeah.
in this game. And I mean,
Especially-
not just a slight edge, it's
Especially on
laughably
him.
overpowered.
Especially on Malagor since he flies.
Yeah. And he's a small unit that flies, which is really dangerous.
And he's pretty fast.
Yeah.
That's shit for recruitment.
Oh, and he has 2 heroes out.
Yeah, you probably need to upgrade his buildings.
Yeah, and I don't have anywhere near enough funds. So there
Go
he
raiding,
remains.
boy.
Yeah, you can
Off
tell
you go
some
raiding.
building count that he has. If you don't need it.
At least he's got some heroes. I'll add those to his army. in a second. Okay, so that means back to my I have to travel all the way to my other lord. Jesus Christ.
There are Minotaurs that give all Minotaurs buffs, which is really fucking insane. Because you can stack up to like, I think, plus 300% damage.
Well, I think it actually caps before that happens. Like it says.
No. It doesn't.
It should say that it does buff by that amount, but actually, like in fight, it's capped by something.
It's as far as I know, it's just limitless.
I know there's a maximum on range damage, and
That's where he
speed.
starts the camp. Wait, so wait, he's still stuck over where he starts the campaign?
Sorta, I think he's a little bit more south now.
What the fuck? So he's still over here?
Yeah.
He hasn't made much in the way of progress.
Like Mulgore is most likely still around the Empire, I would say. And the other one, Kasrak, is most likely still around Pretonia.
Every turn I'm gonna have to switch off between the lords. Alright, so wait, unassigned skill points. Oh, okay.
Ah, but that's not a big problem, just mean you can loot a different place.
Oh, nice. Looks like none of this hero's points have been allocated. There we go.
Hey, and therefore none of those points are wasted. Ugh. Lore of Beasts, not that great.
Lore of Beasts is quite shit, but you can at least spawn something.
I was busy, you
fucking
scaly.
stuff.
Oh well, Flock of Wildcard, Flock of Crows, and the Summon isn't that bad.
The Nathan is never late. He arrives precisely when he means to. He is the.
Sure he does.
You're gonna seize the game
As
with
do I! And I've been here for like 10 minutes. I've just been waiting to see how long it took anyone to notice.
Well, I can't
Oh,
even see the
God,
Discord, so.
And
What's
then
God?
distracted.
He's 1918. He's what's God? Streaming another reading of the High Republic Adventures. May God have mercy on his soul.
Who?
Oh, his soul is already tainted by reading that filth.
Yep.
You talking about Ace?
Yeah, Ace. He's reading High Republic Adventures on.
Yeah. I couldn't take it anymore, that's why I stopped doing them with him. Good luck to him on that one. I
find them so hard to watch because of the pure and utter.
Yeah, imagine being one of the people who has to read it.
What are you talking about? It's the genius story writing coming out of the Star Wars story group.
Okay. Kill me.
But as I said, the fucking Rock is the most interesting Disney Star Wars character.
I will not deny that.
They are the cancer on Lucasfilm, just the Star Wars story group specifically.
Oh God, I can't think of a bunch of more incompetent morons than them.
Kathleen
Python?
Kennedy is just a
Retarded person.
Jill who's just in it for the money. I don't think she cares. It's all the Star Wars.
Really?
story
What
group.
tipped you off?
I don't think it's even money. I think it's just the position that he likes.
Oh,
You like sitting in the
fear
chair.
is not the enemy. Still haunts me. That is from Euros Ocean.
Hmm?
Fear is not the enemy. It's from one of the latest streams. You have. Oh. God.
I will have to say,
It physically and mentally hurt me. That one. I
the
love.
whole Star Wars version of theirs is just so retarded.
Even the jankiest of the expanded universe stuff is better than what they're pumping out.
Crystal
Yeah.
Star
Which is
not
kind of
bad
scary,
in my
to be
mind.
honest.
The Christmas special is better than what they're pumping out.
That is a bold
Oh,
statement, but
Christmas
true.
now. We are at that point now where the fucking holiday special has better legs to stand on.
And that's a scary
What kind
concept.
of fucking world is this?
A dark one. A very, very dark one.
I remember someone raving about like how bad Splinter of the Mind's Eye is. All I had to say was the High Republic Adventures. He shut up. Like he just went dead silent from then on.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I'm like, High Republic Adventures. You. Oh yeah, then there's the whole Christina Ireland thing. We all know about what's called the piece of shit human being.
Who?
Wait, who?
She's she's a part of the story group and she hosts the High Republic show. Known black racist.
Oh, let's not get into that.
Yeah. Let's
Just say racist and we'll be done with that conversation.
Yep.
Don't need to go into details.
Like,
Just
people were trying to label Gina Carano as that. Well, let me say this. She was saying attacking people for their political opinions is wrong. Which, ironically, the retards love doing. The Twitter Nazis, as I like to call them.
Alright.
Yep. This is good. That's a rabbit hole we'd best not wander down.
Yeah.
Lower down the terms that are gonna get me canceled. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's full of ravenous badgers and
Yes.
goblins
heroes of-
and things that will rape you up the bum.
They backstab
like an
people in
elf.
this game.
like a hentai elf.
So stay
yes,
away from
Heroes
that
of
rabbit
Opium,
hole.
I do cry in expanded universe. I do miss the old days as well.
I do as
really-
well.
Like, what's it called? I finished reading, what was it called? Ruin by Michael H. Stackpole, the third book in the new Jedi Order series. That one was so good. That one was a good book.
I think my
Okay,
favorite.
Okay,
book
who
is
have never watched Vector Prime? I mean, not watched. I mean, read Vector Prime. You're missing out on something. Because what's it called? Okay, I'm just gonna say it right now. Chewbacca died.
Where you get squashed by a moon.
Yeah,
Was
he
that-
gets like
Yeah.
honestly, it's a badass death. It basically destroys Han Solo both like mentally. Like he just
Crush my
goes
Wookiee
the
with a rock,
worst.
I must.
It's it was like during the most brutal
war,
war in all of Star Wars history.
the
Like
Yuzong Vong War.
countless trillions died.
365 million, and that's all that they could count.
I believe it was in the
final
trillions.
The
not
final
million, it
total.
was-
The final total is unknown. They figured 365 trillion, maybe.
Give or take.
Especially
Yeah,
since they completely screwed over Coruscant, and that's a heavily populated planet.
Oh yes.
Coruscant is just like an onion with his layers.
No, I believe by the end of the expanded universe, it probably became like Detroit.
There's
It always was
there's
like Detroit.
no redeeming Coruscant after what they did to it.
Oh no shit. And then there was the
Burn
Swarm
all to
War.
the ground.
And then there was the Swarm War, which, boy, talk about fucking over a city even more.
Oh, I'll actually win this one.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Ace. I'm
Hey.
streaming right now, just so you know.
Hey, Ace, let me guess, you lost some brain cells from reading High Republic again?
Yeah, everyone.
Yes, I did.
Everyone, people who's siphoning you right now, let me know that you had a grand old time.
Yes,
Yeah,
one of
we
the
told him that you are now a fan of Disney Star Wars, and you are totally behind everything they do. Like totally. And that
Or
you are going
Force
to buy
is-
like
Or
20
the
packs
Force
of
is not the
PW
enemy.
stuff.
I mean, no, fear is not the enemy. Oh.
Oh, here was today's issue. Today's issue, one of the major plot points was someone actually managed to burn water.
Oh,
Wait, you're saying they are on SpongeBob SquarePants level?
Yes, someone burnt water.
I believe.
Oh my God.
I believe.
Welcome to
Technically, that's possible. Well, it's not technically possible to burn water,
wait a
but you
second,
can
Ace.
burn things on water with an
No, they
ice.
said burn water. They burnt
Like Creek
the water.
Fire? Like Creek Fire?
Oh god.
Well, you mean really like burn?
Vaporize it, I guess. It's
my brain!
Like
Why
I
do you
think-
bring this up the moment I join? Why? I just got away from that. Oh jeez.
To continue your suffering, it's not over.
you cannot escape.
Ace, by
It
the way,
doesn't
Ace,
end.
I'm Alex from the chat. I was the one who actually. Oh god, no, please. My
You
brain
cannot
hurts.
escape from the Hotel California.
Oh god.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
The
I
road
suffered
motel.
through that. I don't want to as well.
No, it was said that they did say burn. So did they? So was it just a slip up and they meant like they were burning water vapor, or what the fuck?
No, that was
Nope.
a joke.
They actually said that she burnt water repeatedly, several times.
How the fuck do you burn the antithesis of burning things?
Okay, the people who write the High Republic are literal fucking monkeys.
Do they mean like Greek fire, or do they mean like
Oh, bullshit. We all know they don't.
burnt
No.
like a
They
steak?
haven't studied a day in their life.
Presumably burnt like a steak because the person was trying to make tea.
That is not.
Okay, that I don't
Oh
understand.
god.
Yep, Silver, I do agree. I mean, it's the High Republic. It has to be. It's meant to be read while high.
That joke is so old, fuck off.
Oh yes, I agree.
If you thought the regular...
monkeys think, don't insult the monkeys.
I will say this, though, if you thought the original comic was bad, wait till you hear what the preview was of.
Well, I think it's all generally pretty bad.
I just want to know.
Replace the Star Wars story group with monkeys with typewriters, and you'll see a marked improvement in writing.
They
Look
actually
behind
had...
There's a three-headed monkey.
They had a My Little Pony comic as the sneak peek at the end of this Star Wars High Republic adventure.
Of course, it's IDW.
Which I think says everything you need to know about the demographic buying these comics, but I digress.
The
the
Cheeto
other-
encrusted bronies.
High Republic comics. All the kids are going to fucking manga, man.
Anybody who
Hey,
has any
just tell them-
sense is going to manga right now, yeah.
Reading those doujins.
Ace,
Anyone
just
with-
tell them how they called their
Okay. Anybody with,
customers again.
anybody with 1 IQ point is going to fucking manga.
Well, not necessarily. Like, I don't read manga, but I don't read.
I've read a
comics.
few here and there on places where it was free, at least for as long as those existed.
Yeah, the Ghost in the Shell manga compared to the movie is, wow, weird.
Which movie?
The first one, the '90s one.
I think the only
I
main
mean,
one
it's
I
High
read was,
Republic.
I went and read was Vinland Saga. It's because I went through the show and I loved the crap out of it. I was like, I want more of this story.
I
And
really
then just
hope
went-
High Republic gets
went-
axed if KK leaves Star. Well, the thing is, they've confirmed that she's not leaving.
Of course, she's not leaving.
She's not officially leaving. She's gonna they're gonna slowly fade her out of the way.
And not even
if
that.
she's going, she's not gonna be like, oh, she's gone. It's just gonna be a slow, just. It's like Homer Simpson slowly just fading into the bush.
Nah,
It'll
she
be
has-
like that.
The thing
She
is,
ha-
she's
has too
probably
much
doing
job.
that right now. She's not that active anymore. She has been way more active before that, but in the last times, she's not doing that many speeches or anything.
Yeah, it's
It's like once the light is off of her, she'll like step down, and then no one will care. basically.
Either that, or
I
she
doubt
will
that.
just try to make it quietly to just let it go.
So, speaking of, Asmogan... I do have a question for Asmogan.
What?
Would you potentially be interested in joining me, say, next week, reading a manga?
Such as?
The manga in question is Star Wars The High Republic Edge of Balance.
Ah, fuck no!
I thought you were gonna say something like Boku no Pico.
How
something
about
with H.
Jesus
no.
Christ, Demon
Jesus
Killer?
Christ! If I was invited to read that, I would not go whatsoever.
Let's
I'm
go.
not
I
sure
think
which is worse.
Okay, it would probably be enough for the frontal lobe of the brain to fall right off and right into the pelvis.
Mine's
I mean,
already
if they
gone.
outsource the
Okay.
writing away from the
Just a sec,
Star
wait a
Wars
sec,
story,
wait a
No,
sec.
as
Hold
far
on.
as-
No, it's
I just
being
noticed
done
something.
by the racist Christina Ireland.
like I said, if
Yeah.
if it was like a manga and they outsourced it to Japan and they were doing the writing and Star Wars Story Group had nothing to do with it, maybe it would be a good read.
I don't even think Japan would want it to begin with. Like, Japan is really peculiar on Western IPs.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a Star Wars manga by what was his name? I
That
Yeah,
what was his
mean-
name? There's quite a few.
Yeah,
I know they're
there's
doing an
quite a
anime,
few, Ray Hironi, or the guy that made Black Lagoon. That would be a fucking cathartic ride.
I don't think he really makes anything anymore.
No, he's doing Black Lagoon, but it's at a like, as he even admitted, it's at a snail's pace.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
he's joked about it to high.
At least he won't die before he finishes. Like the guy who,
Oh,
like the
God.
guy who made Vagabond.
That's That's technically inaccurate. They are Zoomers. They are not millennials.
Yeah, they're retarded.
They're the
Kennedy, stop.
the ones that have been beaten over the head by the millennials.
Well, I'll go ahead and leave you guys to it, and hope you have a good time with the live stream there.
Yeah, the
Alright,
one
see you
Star
later.
Wars project I'm hoping gets canceled is that Star Wars Acolyte project. That just reeks of Kathleen Kennedy to the core.
Just one question, Ace. What's your opinion on the new Saints Row?
It's
I have
gonna go
not
to shit.
seen. I have not seen the trailers yet, so I.
It sucks.
Although I. Okay, I guess I might make memes out of it. But really, the really stupid news is outside of video games I've heard of today. That's probably going to be a shorts, but yeah.
George, let me guess. Biden again?
No. No, it's actually managed to get even dumber.
That's impressive.
Dumber than Biden. That is a. Oh, let me guess. Justin Trudeau?
No.
Nope. San Francisco.
All right, moving
Okay,
more.
okay,
musketeers.
no need to say more. That explains everything.
San
No, it
Francisco,
doesn't.
The city of
Idiot.
the room.
I
Ooh,
have no
it's-
idea what's happened. Don't want to know.
We can discuss it all offline. Let's just say
Yes, later when it's not in stream.
that. Yeah. Let's not do that here now.
Yeah.
I'm
Actually, tell you what.
exploring
Here's what I'll do.
ships,
I'll
trying to
just type it in the voice
consolidate my
chat.
navy.
I'll just
God, I
type
gotta
it.
You have played video games for more than an hour. If you continue, your social credit score will lower.
Actually, I'm gonna.
I've now conquered this. I am dominant on this continent. Time to start taking over other continents. For the glory
And
of
I've got the
Rome.
link to prove it.
Nice.
Hey, criminals, not the state falls apart.
Do they have to pay them every year? Or how
It's $300 a month that they're being paid not to shoot people.
Oh, nice.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I should go to vacation there, go to the police and say, hey,
California.
I get the $300.
How do I register?
Oh my fucking
Shut
god.
up.
How do I actually register?
The thing is, I don't even think that one's political, okay? I think that was just that is just dumb. That is just
That's just-
fucking
that's just-
dumb.
California failed state.
Hey, here's an
Basically
idea.
that.
Here's an idea to stop crime. How about we pay the criminals not to commit crimes? That's a good
Why don't
idea.
we go just give them tax?
It is something you will see
Oh.
like Saints Row or GTA.
My freaking
Yeah.
god. Like,
You're right.
when did reality
It's
become
basically
so
GTA real
unbelievable?
life. You want a GTA 6? Now you got it, mate.
Wait, aren't you also allowed to like steal like $100 worth of
$1,000.
Oh, fuck.
It's $1,000, not 100.
Oh, so I can steal a computer on clearance. Fuck yes.
Basically, if it's below $1,000, they don't bother calling the police because the police will say, "Nah, I don't care."
And they've got lots of like, woke DAs that even if you did, they'd probably get let go.
Of course.
When did reality
Help you if you
become
buy-
so...
Heaven help you if you're trying to legitimately buy a GTX 3090.
Good luck with
Your
that.
life and deliver.
10 years ago, we thought the
Oh.
Matrix was a nightmare. Now the Matrix.
Go away, the French.
Yeah.
The Matrix looks like a paradise compared to this.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Please put me in where the machines will use me as a battery. At least at least something good is happening for somebody.
It is
Yeah.
know how to manage the
I
things.
told one of my friends for a few days now that we live in a worse version of Cyberpunk that's completely boring but comes with almost every negative.
Basically.
Yeah.
It's impressive, almost.
It almost is.
I'm still looking forward to 2060.
You know what? I take that back. It is impressive. It's impressive that the person that decided it would be a good idea to pay criminals $300 a month to not shoot people somehow managed to make it to adulthood to make that decision.
I, for one, welcome our alien overlords whenever they get here.
Didn't he also get robbed?
Wait. Are
I
you
welcome
sure
the
they're
nuclear
not already
holocaust
here?
if it arrives.
It does
I
seem
need
like
to
an alien
go.
plan, doesn't it?
What is this, the X-Files? They're
Yes.
planting alien babies in us with bees. That's
Uh,
all I remember from the X-Files. It's been a long time. So
I'm going fucking cross-eyed nowadays.
I
It's just-
remember the X-Files.
And a great opening theme song.
One of those episodes had the threatening cat.
The one that was like the weirdest one to me was the one with the Indian midget with no legs who rolled around on the scooter who basically traveled around by crawling inside of people.
Right.
That was a weird episode.
That cat episode, funny enough, they figured out the cat is like not the cat, but the monster because it was standing outside. And I think Mulder went, huh, that's not possible. Cats don't like rain. And there's, oh, that must be a monster. That's not a cat. And yeah, it was a monster.
I am
That's
actively
what
losing
Mulder
the info.
does. Mulder draws insane conclusions.
To this day, if
And
I
he's
just
usually
think about the
half
names,
right.
I still mixed both of them up.
Mulder and Scully.
Yeah, if I don't see them, I sometimes just mix them up.
I'm American and my head is hurting. Help. Yeah, it doesn't make sense for us either. The thing is, I don't care what political spectrum you find yourself on. You cannot argue that paying criminals not to commit crimes makes sense.
Like, it makes sense to pay
To
criminals to make
incentivize
crimes.
them to commit more crimes just so they can, shake the government down for more money. It's like, hey, we're making crimes. If you pay us more, we'll stop.
God,
Or you're
whoever
actually
came up with that.
incenting more
Now,
people
everybody
to
who came
become
up with that
criminals.
idea and agreed to it and went, yeah, this is a smart idea. If this should get thrown right out of whatever office they find themselves in. Right the fuck
just
out.
imagine. I think it's gonna be at least 5 minutes until everyone recognizes. Oh, so if I'm a criminal, I'm getting free money.
I'll
see
say
you
this
don't
right
like the
now.
first.
With California, Lex Luthor did nothing wrong.
Osmo, I see
He
you
was
now
completely
like the forest.
justified.
Huh?
You now like the forest. The forest is your friend.
It is my friend.
Hug the trees.
Hey, it's very effective for the beastmen. They
Oh,
get
look,
no
these
penalty.
lions. Come to me, little kitty cat. I'll kill you myself.
The thing with forests is that they can almost not hit you. It's really hard with archers to hit someone in the forest.
Yeah.
But there's lots of trees in the way.
Shooting outside the forest
Asmogan
is pretty
needs
effective
to
though.
push the troops on the right side into the forest.
Trading
fu-
post or mine.
One thing
Trading
that's
post or
funny
mine.
with the missiles, or, well, ranged attacks in this game, they have
I'll
no
have to say,
they have no collision for like 1 second or 1 second or so, which means you can shoot out of the forest. And if you have
Yeah.
weapons that are fast,
you can
It
shoot
doesn't
out
matter.
of the forest, but you cannot shoot into
Yeah.
the forest.
which
The other
means
thing
just
is,
put a few
these
Rattling
kitty
guns.
Cats, these elven kitty cats are the worst units in game.
Wouldn't
They're
say.
really bad. They're not as strong as wolves are, but they cost way more and are a higher tier.
I would say it's still the giants.
The thing is,
New kitty
giants
cat,
can at
meow,
least
meow,
do
meow,
damage to
meow.
melee units.
If they
Kitty
ever
cats
fucking reach them.
can't.
Wait, no, is it
And even then, if the
What's New
giant-
Kitty Cats or What's New Pussy Cats? I don't. Which one was it? That
Pussy.
song.
Ah. Do pussycat.
I fucking hate it so.
Okay.
I just remember it
okay.
from a comedy sketch where it's just somebody played it, basically telling a story where they played a prank. They went to the jukebox, and they paid like a crap ton of money to play nothing but that song, like 20 times in a row. And then like at basically the 21st time it's a different song, but then 22 it's back to the same song again. So everyone's just going nuts. Just they're slowly getting pissed. Like, what the heck is going on here? Then they finally finally it's over. Then it comes back on. They're like, ah! They all
I
just
think
lose their
Married
minds.
with Children also had that song at one point.
A comparison for our world
that's who it was.
today. Okay, a comparison for our world today is what Shepard Book described as the special hell from Firefly. Like, prove me wrong, but I'm pretty dead set on that theory.
I haven't watched Firefly.
You got it, man. It's amazing.
I don't watch that many shows actually.
It was canceled,
It's only
and then they gave it. Then
14
they
episodes.
yeah, it got canceled. Not even one. I think it didn't even finish one season. Then
Yeah,
they gave us the movie Serenity to kind of sort of wrap up the story.
The thing is, they
was
didn't even
good,
really
but-
give it. It was more like the fans pretty much paid for it. Because they were sick and tired of it. Well, they were pissed that we were basically left on nothing, and the whole thing got canceled for no good reason.
I think I haven't even finished Red Dwarf.
I mean, I wish that it went on like long enough to like really explore all the stuff, but the Serenity was still a pretty good movie. So.
It was the best send-off we could have gotten,
I cried
given
like
the
a
circumstances.
bitch. Cried like a bitch when Wash died. I cried. How do Reavers clean a spear? Throw it to the Rosh.
Yeah, I still hate that line.
Ah, ah,
I have a friend of mine who keeps saying that, and I keep telling him if he keeps saying it, I'm gonna kill him. He's like, I will rip your throat out. Shut up.
Like, his death was actually... It hard broke me, I'm not gonna lie.
Heartbroken.
Go
Most
away,
actually.
Spain. Why does everyone want my spices?
I'm a leaf on the wind.
Hey, spices, almost as much worth as gold back then.
Everyone keeps pestering me for my spices because I have so many.
Give me your spice, goddammit.
I'm
The
like,
spice
I'm
must flow.
like, no, you can't have any.
The spice must flow.
Oh yeah, in the Jedi Academy trilogy for the old Star Wars Expanded Universe, Kevin J. Anderson had to fight to make spice an illegal drug, and actually went to George Lucas saying, "Okay, these editors are really pissing me off. They're saying I can't make spice an illegal drug." And Lucas looked at him, and then looked at the other guy, his editors, and said, "Of course spice is a drug. What the fuck do you think he was smuggling, you morons?"
Why was that okay, weird, odd, okay.
I think that was more because
He didn't want to like look illegal and.
I think it was more like they didn't want to go on the other.
He's a smuggler, of course it should be illegal.
There would have been a lot of problems with Dune at that point.
Dune is nice. Those fucking games should be re-released. Like getting the old Dune games running is a pain in the ass. Like Emperor, fucking difficult. Like even emulation doesn't work right. Like they cannot get the worms to work and such and things like that.
They are old, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, the thing is, there are no backups for that game.
The idea of backup wasn't really a concept at the point they made
And
it.
some stuff was like backed up,
Yeah, some.
like the original FMVs for Command & Conquer were backed up. Not much about the code, but hey, something. There are so many games that should get like a little bit freshened up to be able to run on modern hardware.
Yeah, I'm actually scared to let anyone touch those.
Yeah,
because-
as long it goes the same way as Age of Empires Definitive Edition and such, it should be fine.
Yeah, 1 in 10.
Oh, there are a few others that went well.
Yeah, a few. That's the key.
Like the entire Age of Empires series got redone very well.
Like, you say Age of Empires, I say Warcraft 3.
Yeah, Warcraft 3, yes.
It-
But then also Command & Conquer.
So much
the
fucking...
original and Red Alert. What else?
You've got the Rudy Tooty point and shooties.
Do the Mass Effect remasters count? I don't know. I haven't seen them.
I wouldn't say so.
I don't know what they changed there.
They changed the camera angles because there was a lot of
Oh yeah, it was awful in the first one.
globes, let's say, that did not show.
Oh, that's what you are talking about. You are talking
Yeah.
about the Jedi's.
Uh-huh. So much so that the fans had to make a mod to restore
Yeah.
the original.
Of course, like fans fix that shit.
I
course they
wouldn't. I don't care enough to do that for that game.
Well, someone did.
Yeah, like Mass Effect isn't that high on my awesome game list. I don't think those games would even manage to get on the top 50.
Well, I'm looking forward to the new Dead Space remaster.
Is it a remaster or it's not a remake, right?
It's a remaster, yeah, as far as I remember, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're
It's
trying
going-
to keep it as close as possible, but they're just pumping up the graphics and the details.
Oh, Total Warhammer 2 is getting an update.
Huh?
Total Warhammer 2 is getting an update.
And like another one?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to reset my computer quickly. I'll be back. in a minute.
It was like 5 MB. So I don't know what that
such an
was for.
update.
Like, what the fuck was that? Did they change a letter in the code? Yeah, has an odd track on remasters being actually good.
The thing is, if they can make Dead Space,
Dead Space is kind of weird here in Germany, because you can play the first and the third one without any censorship, but you cannot play the second one.
what was it?
I had to get the second one from Austria.
Wasn't it
And-
the?
I think it's because of the exploding suicide babies.
Yeah, I think that was it as well. That was a bit spicy. for some
Spicy?
people.
I didn't really care, because it's like weird alien mutant things.
Well, you
Too
guys
much
are a bit weird with your
spice.
censorship.
And the first Dead Space already had infanticide.
Yeah, details.
Ah, but I loved how Dead Space looked. That's grimdark done right.
Let's see if I can find pictures of it.
I think I only ever played it once.
Ah, it will be time. It's a good. It's an okay-ish horror game. It's not very scary, I would say.
I wasn't like jump scare and like monster stuff like that doesn't really actually get to me all that much. It's like body horror and like disturbing stuff.
It has. It actually has that galore.
So David Cronenberg's fly level shit.
I
Kinda.
don't remember any jumps. Yeah, maybe one jumps.
What,
Yeah.
the Dead Space?
Yeah.
The only jump scare was when they had the necromorphs coming out of the wall.
They're coming out of the goddamn walls, man!
Yeah,
but
and when
that
you,
was a
when you,
gameplay feature. It was a
Yeah,
gameplay feature.
and when you look into it, you see that there's nothing inside. It's just a box.
Dark.
Okay, what game do I want to play? I got one.
Also, I think they said something about more location damage, so you can
Oh, yeah.
damage their limbs.
They are using the Resident Evil 2 remake system.
Hang on, let me post that.
Oh, I think so. They're most likely not using the same engine because that engine belongs to Konami,
have no
Capcom.
idea.
Sorry.
I think
what-
that's a comparison shot between the old game and the new
Yeah, it belongs to.
remaster.
It looks good.
It does
That's
look
what
good.
we- yeah.
I will say that.
That's
That's
what
for
we're
sure looks good.
expecting.
I don't think it's Frostbite. It doesn't look like Frostbite.
Let me see if I can find which engine.
Because Frostbite doesn't do the... Oh, how is it called in English? That ground fog. It doesn't do fog very well.
No, Silent Hill.
What is with Silent Hill? I'm not
Silent
talking
Hill.
about Silent Hill. I was talking about fog.
Oh, it is a
Silent
remake.
Hill.
Okay.
I wasn't thinking about the word mist. Like,
Okay, so it's gonna be a remake, not a remaster, because there's already a remaster.
And those
it's
remasters.
already a remaster?
Yeah, they're shit.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, I have a Bioshock remaster.
And that will about do it.
Bioshock was also a good game series until the third one.
That is.
Controversial.
Yeah,
At
I
best.
thought the third one was a little bit regressive.
Which one?
Okay, I can't turn down the volume on this fucking game.
I actually think the second one was the worst one.
Hugs the captain, not your fault, man, not your fault. Huh?
I would say if we are in a series of games where I can hold more than 2 guns and then you are going to restrict me for only 2 guns, I'm going to have an issue with that. I don't care how realistic it is. If I run around with 10 or more guns, I don't care. I want all of the guns, not just 2.
I want all the guns.
Yeah, I want to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger in Commando.
I need to play Painkiller again. That was a fun game.
Painkiller has such good music. The combat could be a little bit better, but hey, the music is so amazing. The problem with Painkiller, after a while, it almost plays like a more darker version of Serious Sam.
Well, yeah, because I think it was based on original Serious Sam. They were like doing a spiritual successor.
Yeah, and I don't know.
I think.
I did play almost every Serious Sam. The only one I didn't play was the third one.
You don't mess much. Let's just say
Like,
that.
what was it called? Best Friends Forever or something weird?
They get weirder
don't know.
and weirder.
The second one was already weird.
They got worse, trust me.
Like, the second one already felt like it came like from Russia or something.
And I destroyed a faction in like 3 turns.
Why would you say that? Right.
I know the studio is supposed to be from
Civilization.
Croatia.
Destruction.
Yeah, take them down stone by stone and salt the earth.
Yeah, so they cannot chuck the roof tiles at you.
And kill you.
The only way to be sure.
No way to be sure.
See, that was the
Only-
the OG version of that quote was what Rome did to Carthage. Nuke
You
them
are-
from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
You are only allowed to thatch your roofs, no more roof tiles. Only thatch.
No roofs whatsoever.
You
Finally!
cannot kill that person with thatch.
Too bad I don't have enough dread. But finally, I unlocked the ability to upgrade the number of Minotaurs, Minotaur shields, and Minotaur great weapons I can have. Fantastic!
You get the inverse of a gazebo. It's it's the exact opposite of a gazebo. You have walls but no roof.
That
What,
has a
what else
name.
could go wrong?
That has a name. That
Look at
actually has a
that,
name.
big.
Um,
I'm gonna run
no,
over
no
by-
roof.
Open sunlight.
Genocide with a smile. Teeth
I don't
gleams in the
remember.
light. Genocide.
Like closure, basically.
It has a name, I think, because there are beer garden in Germany that's basically like 4 walls and no roof.
That's basically an enclosure at this point.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick.
An enclosure for the drunk people. That they
No
can
one
be
say
drunk
anything
or
too
not.
spicy while he's gone and get him canceled.
Nah, I promise
would-
not to do
I
that.
would never say anything spicy on stream.
I promise not to do that.
Habanero.
Ghost peppers. Okay, why do I even bother with those?
Alright, let's
Enemies.
try some
I
Resident
see
Evil
your
4.
armies amassed near my empire. If you wish to attack, then come.
I play
Very
so
well.
much Resident Evil 4, I can play that game blind.
Achievement unlocked. Highway robbery.
The only difficult thing in the Resident Evil 4, if you play on professional, is the boulder running.
Licensed by Nintendo. Warning, this game contains strong language and scenes of... Ah, fuck.
Yeah, Resident Evil 4 was for a long while only for the GameCube.
Yeah, then it came to the PS2 and every other fucking console.
And it sold more on the PS2. What a good ass console. We will never have a PS2 again.
Aaron, just look at that.
But
I
still,
have it.
yeah.
Yeah, I know how Painkiller looks. Or what do you mean?
No, just the nostalgia.
I still have the copy lying around somewhere of Painkiller. The stupid thing though, I have to patch the game every time I want to play it. Because I got the stupid German non-violence version.
That's what you get for buying German, moron!
That's why I often get those from Austria.
Doesn't really have a choice there, does it?
And the funny
Okay,
thing, not every publisher does it.
that's
That's
how I
weird.
fire.
Resident Forlorn, Resident Evil 4 is the original Skyrim. What?
Like every game from Japan is not censored in Germany. They can be as bloody as they want.
I'm not gonna comment on that.
But old alliances.
Yeah.
No. Oh.
I remember when that my brother bought Turok 3 from Austria. That was the first time that was where we started doing that. And then
Yeah.
Turok 3 is just a bad game. Oh no, not 3, Evolution. Turok Evolution. I think that game killed Acclaim.
Whee!
Yahoo! Yoshi!
Yeah.
Re-releases.
What?
The sheer amount of re-releases. Oh, okay, in the sense of re-releases. Okay, I was confused. I was like, what?
What the fuck?
I'm trying to think, like, what does Skyrim Resident Evil 4
Ah,
have in common?
Oh yeah, they're gonna release a new legendary version.
I think you can buy RE4 for every console after the PS2. There is a Wii version that's completely busted.
Now, I could take on the Lizard Men right now, or I could redouble my efforts back north. Which will take me a while to get into combat again.
Okay, I'm gonna do...
I would go for the Lizard Men. They are going to be your biggest problem.
No, not my crossbowmen.
They have
Damn.
they have strong mages and many beasts. Ah, dude, kill those wood elves. Those wood elves are going to fuck you over.
Yeah, the thing is, they're all clumped up over here. And
Yeah, I know, but it's going to be like a matter of a few
Elves
rounds.
fuck over. When isn't that new?
Like the wood elves in this game are like weird isolationists.
Interesting.
To be honest, they're the only elves that I kind of sort of respect in that particular universe world.
Yeah, really? Why not the dark elves? Too many slaves.
They're too edgy. They
Yeah,
try
they are
too hard.
really edgy.
They try. It's like
They-
we need The
They have like
edge.
blades on their tents. Like the tents are bladed.
See, they just come up with really just out of the way ways of just being an edgy teenager and emo and like cutting themselves, that sort of thing.
I think only the Sisters of Slaughter and
They're
other-
remaking Resident Evil 4? Are they?
Yeah.
I know that they're doing
Yes,
a bunch
they
of
are.
remakes, but I didn't know if that was already. Are they already on that one?
Yes, they are. Resident Evil 3
Welcome to the
bombed.
modern world. There are only remakes.
Resident Evil 3 bombed.
God
so
forbid
hard,
we make
the
anything new.
remake, that they are now putting a lot of resources into 4.
In the 21st century, there is only remakes,
Yeah, because they don't have new ideas.
and the new ideas they do come up with are terrible.
Yes. And they seem to not know why.
Or they're just willfully ignorant. Because they can't be wrong. It's not me that's out of touch. It's everyone else.
It's the players. It's the players who are wrong.
It can't possibly be me.
Oh, it looks like Forlorn took issue with me saying the Turok evolution isn't good.
What will Raggy?
Build me a
That would
trading
be
post.
Well,
right
it
there.
had one really funny gun, and it's like a modification on the rocket launcher, where it shoots out like small flying thingies, and it would like torso fire an enemy. It would like cut off all their limbs. Like that's a fucking brutal weapon. Or it has a shotgun where you could load in like 4 shells. Huh? I don't think Turok Evolution had the cerebral bore. I think the cerebral bore is only for Turok 2.
Forlorn says I wouldn't mind remakes if they were remakes of games that didn't. Sorry, that didn't do well. Like remaking old terrible games into good ones.
So like Superman 64.
Yeah, but then they couldn't use the names for easy money, that's why.
Superman 64, I'm not exactly all against remaking, actually. We need a decent Superman game.
We do. Probably not gonna get it, but we do.
Yeah, we need a Lex Luthor game. Lex Luthor called Lex Luthor Did Nothing Wrong.
Oh boy.
Lex Luthor, a Boston.
So
But
should
then
I
doesn't have
prioritize?
nice
So should I prioritize taking the Witchwood and those elves, or should I prioritize the Lizardmen?
Those elves are going to be a danger, and if they keep rolling more, they are going to screw you royally.
Yeah.
They are
Yeah,
not
but
going
it's
to defeat
normal.
you, I think. They are not going to defeat you, but they are going to throw a spanner into your works.
Oh no, barbarians with guns.
It's almost as bad as guns for barbarians. With barbarians. Barbarians.
Wait, is some...
Bar 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 bar.
Oh no, this ain't Skyrim. It's something else. Oh, Painkiller Black Edition.
Yes.
Oh, so you're playing in the hood.
Do you think I can win the game just by doing that?
I don't know.
Best initial weapon ever.
What is that?
Do 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 do.
I have nothing to research. Yeah, I research everything I can right now.
Yeah, I'm a
War,
little
Rogues,
bit disappointed. A little bit disappointed with the research tree for the Beastman.
Yeah, it's all locked.
wouldn't make
It's all locked
dumb.
behind. You have to do
not-
specific things.
Not just because of that. Like I'm kind of fine with that thing locked behind challenges. It's more like if you compared the greenskin tech tree, what jump they had between the original and the new one. it's giant. But the new tech tree for the Beastman seems almost smaller than it used to be.
Saying research for a Beastman is still... It is still stupid.
I don't think it's called actually research if you click on the button. It just says challenges of the Dark Gods.
It just says challenges, but it is effectively research.
It's like with the orcs, it's big thinking. Yeah, I cannot do an orc accent, I think.
That makes me feel better. I know I can't.
Yeah, you do a better one than me.
Oh, do the Cockney accent?
I
Oh, dang it.
think
Now I went Australian. I can't do it either. It just goes Australian.
I think it just doesn't jive with a German accent, so...
I'd have to be like actually reading an actual quote to even attempt it, because every time I just try and do the accent, it just goes Australian.
I think the orc with the best accent was Captain Bloodflag from Dawn of War 2. Like, he had a Cockney accent and a pirate accent on top of it.
Oh god, now I'm thinking of the Death of Stalin where they the comedy movie and he has like a Cockney accent. That was good shit.
New people watch so many movies.
I don't. I'm an uncultured swine in many ways.
Movies? What's that?
Alright, let's give Resident Evil 2 a shot.
Big thinking. If we make better arrows, they hurt more and fly further.
Yeah, I think one line in the orc technology tree is also, if we kick the grots, they work harder.
Logic.
Which is a very orky thing to do. Oh yeah, those are going to pop up.
I kind of feel bad for the warg. They want a pastry. No, I ain't paying you shit. You can pay me money though.
They are going to appear over and over and over again.
Sound mononatural monitor.
I just want to be noticed by the Dark Gods and get my orange name. Your orange name? Oh, did it not give it to you? Why didn't it give you the... Oh, I'll do it manually. I don't know why it didn't... The bot should... The bot should automatically give it to you if you go to that tier. I don't know why it didn't.
The bot is drunk again.
Sorry, Forlorn. I don't know why it took so long. What the fuck?
A Discord thing, or?
God, just not. Yeah, I did it manually. That's why. The bot should have done it automatically. Like, and it did earlier, didn't it? I'm pretty sure someone else upped their tier. I think it was Tick Priest Alex. He upped his tier and he got it immediately. I don't know why you didn't get yours. No, maybe it's because the bot's just not used to being active.
Okay, I'm gonna play Resident Evil 2 on easy mode because, well, I'm a pussy.
What?
That's one way to put it.
Play on normal, because easy mode gives you like a machine gun or something.
There we go.
Or if you're just
Like-
you're just
No,
feeling
it's my
lazy
first-
and you want to feel like
No.
you're overpowered. That's the
No,
only reason why
well, you really
feel
should.
lazy.
You really shouldn't in
It
a
is
horror.
my first time playing a
No,
Resident
let me
Evil
explain.
game.
Let me explain. Easy mode on Resident Evil 2 does nothing else but give you a machine gun that you cannot reload. That's it.
Yeah,
that's the
weird.
difference. That's the difference between normal and easy. You get a machine gun that you cannot reload. So,
Yes, I know the basic story of RE2.
so if
Ooh,
you want,
CG.
and Resident Evil 2 is easy, especially if you play with as Leon, because you get the shotgun that just cuts zombies in half.
I'm playing Leon.
Yeah, you are going to get a shotgun that just cuts zombies in half.
Let
Not
me
the
guess.
first one.
Okay, I'm just gonna make this guess. He overslept, and somehow
No.
avoided the zombie apocalypse.
No, it did not.
No, I mean it's a joke. I mean,
There is actually a character that slept through the zombie apocalypse.
Oh crap!
Brett Vickers actually slept through the start of the zombie apocalypse.
okay, so that trucker got bit by a zombie. Fuck him. He's gonna die. I know
Really
it.
already?
No, not Greg.
Not Jeffrey. Why Jeffrey?
Cause fuck you, that's why.
Who the hell is Jeffrey?
I don't know. Random name. Bob, Dave,
They were
Fred,
pardoned by an
Gerald,
Bill from accounting.
John.
I thought you were talking about
Ronald.
Walking Dead, and I only know
Oh
one
god,
sentence from
tank
that.
controls.
Yes,
Even
tank
Bill from
controls.
accounting, especially Bill from accounting.
Tank, tank controls are beautiful. I love tank controls.
Oh no, the Swedes want to be friends.
Huh? They have good
Oh, the
friends.
horror.
Oh no!
It's okay, they're far away from me, so I don't care. Whatever. It just means I'll kill you last.
What grand strategy game are you playing now?
I'll kill you later
Civ
because I
5.
need directions.
Civ 5. Oh, I haven't
I just
touched a
couldn't-
Civ game in ages.
I've never
just
played
couldn't
one. I
get-
bought one. I never have opened. I still haven't opened it.
Hey, they are like opium. You always say one more round,
Oh, I died.
and after a while you did
Yeah,
like 50 rounds.
It's kind of
and
what I
it's
say
like
about
2
this
a.m.
game.
As far as I could tell, it didn't seem to justify getting Civ 6. Didn't
I
see
would say
anything
it's
much
almost-
better.
I would say with Civ, it's worse than with Total War. Because the rounds in Civ are actually short enough that you don't really notice how many you just did. Man, in Civ 5 I love to play as the Portuguese, you get so much money.
Thing is Rome.
Get all that
is-
good, sweet dough.
Yeah, the funny thing is, money really relates to power in that game.
I mean,
Because
yeah,
you
that-
can just start and buy up land and just deprive your enemy from land.
Oh, by the way, since I got you guys here, what do you guys think of the style I did the update video in for Warglaive?
I think I haven't finished yet.
Haven't seen it.
Let's see. I think I did respond, but I liked it. It was succinct, but it wasn't like it gave a lot of information and stuff and felt natural and didn't like ramble. If you're worried about that one,
I was worried.
rambling.
I was worried it was a tad rambly.
I think it was like it definitely wasn't as succinct. Like it wasn't like super succinct, but it wasn't like crossing the line into aimless rambling. So it was good and got the information across. And like in terms of visually, it looked good.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I agree with that as well. It was nice and neat, not too long, not too short. You got the point across. That's the important thing. Now, speaking of which, I think Quake is also getting a remake or remaster or something like that.
Oh, thank God you can switch dual analog in the game.
Sort of. Quake.
The ground missions.
Quake is going to be get a few new resolution options. The graphics are getting a little bit updated, not by much, just better polygon count, and a new extra campaign.
So that's it.
So it's going to stay mostly the same.
Ugh, finally for the better.
It's kind of what they did for Quake 2. Well, except the extra campaign. Quake 2 didn't get anything. And they finally patched in the fucking music.
They finally patched in the goddamn music.
Like, no jokes, Quake 1 and 2 on Steam for the longest time didn't have the music.
Really?
Yes, you had to mod the music in yourself
That was stupid.
or play the music on fucking player. And you cannot use the music inside the folder properly because it's on a format that's not supported anymore.
God damn it, Trent Reznor, you bastard.
So you either A, have to turn them into normal MP3, or mod the game for the music to work.
Okay.
I don't think Trent Reznor actually made the music for the second one.
No, he did music for the first one.
First one, yes. I still prefer the music from the second one a little bit more. You are going to run right into a Skaven fortress.
Well, I need this force to attack somebody soon, or they're gonna be fucking wiped out.
Oh, well, they don't kill themselves anymore. The population just doesn't grow fast with low BCR rage.
There you go.
I do like the little renaissance of boomer shooters that we are having.
Boomer shooters.
Boomer shooters. I like
Yeah.
boomer shooters.
It just sounds like you're going into an old folks' home, and well,
Dude, let's be fair. The online lobby for Doom 2016 was more or less an old folks' home.
Hey, what'd you say? I said, what did you say?
1v1 me, you bastard!
We already did. What? We already did. No, we didn't. We just finished. No, we
You've
didn't.
been in the round for 10 minutes already, you old cook!
You old bastard.
you old prune!
What did you say? No,
You
not on
ran past
Tuesday.
the quake damage, quad damage 4 times! Call of Duty is the kindergarten, Quake is the old folks' home.
Yeah. Basically.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to.
Even Ariel could not.
Yeah, because with their garrison factored in, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to take them.
Yeah, I don't think they also don't have a forest penalty. No, it should be doable.
Difficult but doable.
I'm glad I saved where I did. I'll leave the save where I leave it.
Yeah, you should do that. It would be easier if you had Maligov with you, but hey. Them's the break.
He's on the other side of the map, unfortunately.
Yeah, them's the breaks. Oh, they have her. They got Ariel.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Big Mama is going to spank some. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Do you know when you can find out when the AI cheats too much? How you can find out? When you get the quick save button and you map it on your mouse.
I've never seen anyone that maps it on the fucking mouse.
I had to do that for one particular game.
Which
It was
one?
fun. One of the Stalkers.
I never did it with Stalker. And I do play Stalker on Master
Whoa,
difficulty.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Spain
Why am I fighting this by myself? Where's my other army? Why the two armies?
Oh, you
You clicked on the wrong stack.
Yeah.
What the fuck
The
you
thing is,
mean?
the other armies are in range of the supporting army and not
White
of the-
flag, white flag.
Yeah,
Retreat.
they're in
Retreat.
range of the
I
army.
don't know,
of
set to raid and hope
outsiders
they
of
attack
the-
you on the field.
No,
Yeah.
don't raid in this game.
Oh, okay.
I can't
Yeah.
move now.
Well,
Yeah.
just hope they attack the
Doesn't matter,
massive
doesn't matter.
block.
What do you mean doesn't matter?
Because I don't think they can get the garrison into it if they attack you now.
Yeah, Spain really wants my spices.
I have no
If
idea.
they attack them, if they
Well,
attack
it's-
you now, they'll be well, you'll be on the positive side of that.
And of course,
what do you mean I
paints.
fucked up? I clicked the right thing.
Nah, Asmo didn't fuck up. It's good. It's good. It's good.
It's a difficult UI to read, overlapping circles and such.
That jumped me.
The thing is,
It could
the thing
be
is,
worse.
Oh, hello.
you were in range of the army that was outside the city and not the city itself. That's
Should
why
I
you didn't
play
get
this one?
the-
Because if I auto resolve it, I'll win. It'll just be a close victory.
Yeah.
So I should fight this one.
Mm,
Yeah, close victory. Don't think.
close victory.
Hover over it. Hover over it.
Over what?
Over the auto resolve. Just hover over it.
Okay.
And like if you hover over the auto resolve button, it will show you if you are going to lose something. It should be fine to auto resolve it then.
Hey, Uppers, what do you call a guy who works on clothes? A seamer? Although I think the term seamstress is universal, isn't it?
I don't know.
It's more female, but I don't know if it's universal.
Tailor. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I totally forgot Taylor was a term, actually. Is that bad?
Yes.
Well, I forgot as well, so that's not that bad.
Alright, I guess we'll fight this one.
Yeah, I would have auto resolved it. Mostly because of the dragon.
Fair enough. Actually, it doesn't even really look like it looked more like a decisive victory in the results. I barely lost anything.
Yeah, the game calculated weirdly.
These calculations are, well,
Good news is I wiped out one of their armies.
yeah.
Ha ha ha! Hey, James Knighton.
As I told you, it's going to be alright.
And of
Okay.
course,
It's fine. Everything's fine.
I haven't played RTS games for most of my life. I'm shit at them. And hey, they got the
before to respond to that a little bit, I've played RTSs my entire life as well. I suck at them.
Hey, and you see, luck is on your side. They got the play.
Alright,
I
so
have
let's
as well,
see.
but I'm like barely middling at them.
I love them, but I suck at them. That is undeniable.
What else is undeniable?
Alright, so okay, click.
I'm not gonna brag them. That's insane.
Alright. So I could auto-resolve this, or I could fight it. Really? It's a close victory with the numbers that in my favor?
Oh, remember, the last time it was close victory and you didn't lose pretty much anything.
Yeah, you barely lose anything on close victories. You lose something on Pyrrhic victories.
Sorry, I haven't been around much. Been busy with work and writing a story would do that. Yeah, I feel no qualms about it. It's okay, James. I'm happy when you're here, but if you're not, I understand. You're probably busy, or you know, you just want to do something else. I perfectly understand, man.
There's the elevator.
Yeah, you're going to lose a gore herd.
Yeah, but that ain't hard to replace.
No.
That's not really a loss there, is it?
No, not really.
The one funny thing, if you play as Skaven and you lose Skaven slaves, the game doesn't count it as a real loss.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of
I
funny.
mean, there's Skaven
appropriate.
slaves. So.
Yeah,
They're expected to die.
if they die, it's like nothing happened.
I can't believe they didn't conquer any territory though. That was their only base.
They don't do that. They are isolationists for the most time, and then they declare war. Like they build tall. They don't build wide.
Oh, okay. Well, that's dumb.
Yeah.
Like someone, the first person that explained that to me, how would have worked, they said like, think of like World War II Germany before they started the war. They were isolationists and then they went crazy. So put them down before they can do anything to you. The Wood Elves.
Nip
why-
Simmons bud.
That's why I didn't like playing the Wood Elves, because at one point I just had the same siege battle over and over and over again.
At the worst, if you pick Drycha, because she screams constantly. And you always hear her screaming.
Well, not if you turn the volume down. off.
Yeah, you have to turn the volume down if you play as her. She's so annoying.
Ah, the bitch is screaming again. Somebody
Yeah.
throw a rock.
The worst thing about her, she can unlock a hero that has actually some spells from the Law of Siege. He does a Bolt of Change, if I recall.
Next is a city. Expand for the glory of Rome.
For the glory of Rome.
How can you betray your namesake like that?
Easily.
Because Rome is also cool.
Yeah, Rome is very cool.
Dude,
By the way,
I'm a
that's-
fan of early to middle Republican Rome.
One of the better Roman empires. Holy Roman Empire, sorry. I kind of like the Byzantine a bit more.
Speak for yourself.
Because damn, the Byzantine didn't have it easy.
Yeah, some
Yeah,
of us here have a habit of drinking out of
Yeah.
Byzantine emperor skulls.
Indeed.
Like those poor guys. I don't think there's an empire that had the worst, how should I say, situation with the neighbors.
Yeah, with one particular neighbor, in fact.
Multiple, actually.
Well, I'd actually say that towards the end, the Turks were far worse.
Where can I donate to here? You don't have to donate, man. You don't have to.
Even like just the Seljuk Turks.
If you want to donate, there's the super chat system here on YouTube, and in the description there's the Streamlabs one. But that's it, only if you want to. You don't have to donate. Alright, who do you...
I mean, imagine their situation. They just come and see this desolate wasteland of
I
two
think-
people fighting with each other constantly. And yeah,
I think the humans had it harder.
humans.
They were basically like hunted around by everyone.
They basically settled down or of service for like mercenaries by the
Yeah.
Hungarians.
And before they know, someone else is going to kick them out again.
Hang on.
Like, I think they got eradicated by the Mongols.
Or it might have been one of the other groups that were displaced by the Mongols. You voted them out. Kipchaks or something? I don't remember.
Or the
Ah.
Tartans.
Yeah, exactly,
Tartars,
yeah.
maybe. The
Why are
Tatars.
people raiding me? That's just rude.
I don't think the Kipchaks actually did anything to them. I think they worked together, actually.
Probably,
Yeah.
I think. Well, I think they got a. It was them and a couple. I think the Cumans and the Kipchaks and a couple other steppe people fought against like Subutai, I think.
Fuck you, enemy.
They,
In an
the-
alliance with the Rus, I believe, and
The Cumans,
They
Cumans,
had
Kipchaks, and some
Mission complete.
offspring of the Turks. I
they
don't
had
remember which one.
a fleeting alliance, but then they got just crushed.
after they got
Ran.
smashed by Subutai, they all kind of
Yeah.
went their separate ways.
They got
Well,
they got
half-
it worse
half-
than the Goths.
Half of them went to Hungary, half of them went to Bulgaria and then
Yeah.
assimilated.
They had it really worse than the Goths.
And they
I
have,
would say.
I believe they're like the Bulgars are from a similar, like they migrated much earlier, but from a similar region, didn't they?
I believe
North
the
of
story
Black
was
Sea.
I think the Cumans were one of the tribes that was led by one of Asperger's
Evolved.
brothers.
So what is the hardest faction to play in Total War Warhammer 2? Well, before this most recent update, it probably would have been the Beastmen, but I don't know what it is now.
Norska.
Noshka? Oh,
And
Yeah.
maybe Pretonia because of the cavalry bug.
Which is
Yeah.
sad. I think they really need to just patch that. And
I
Make
think
cavalry
Norska is
better.
worse.
Yeah,
I-
actually, yes.
I love Bretonia just for the aesthetic. Like I don't
Because
even
Bret-
care if it's like hard to play. It's just they're
And
False-
Pretonia still have like one of like the best magic users because they get Pegasus or Pegasi, sorry.
Pegasus Knights, and they have the Fae. Are you talking about the Fae Enchantress? or-
Yes. No, the maidens, I think. The maidens. Don't the maidens get a Pegasus? Or is it
Well,
only the
you
Fae
can
Enchantress?
get that as a mount, I think. For I think no, they get like a unicorn or something like that. I think
Fucking unicorns.
Then it's just the Enchantress. Then. Oh,
maybe I don't know.
that's not as strong as I thought, because having a flying caster is amazing.
I've never like gotten a mount for the enchant like the mages that were flying, so I don't remember. It's been a while.
Like, it's the best thing if you play Chaos. You have battle mages that are awesome. Those Chaos mages can duel other lords.
Yes, run.
And
Enemies
can be
run.
on Manticore if they are heroes. If they are lords, they can get on the Chaos Dragon.
Oh, I see.
And
Malekith
Chaos Dragons are fantastic.
wants a peace treaty. Alright, well, like before, Malekith, I will ask you for money. If
Malekith
you
is
wish
still
to
around?
pay me the money, I will pay you.
Oh,
With
what
peace
the fuck
treaty.
went wrong, Jon?
Huh?
So it'd be like
Malekith
$1
went all
million.
the way back to...
He keeps being a dick and saying no. It's like, you're the one asking me. I'm just asking for a little bit of coin. Toss me a coin to my Witcher, you know what I'm saying? Or Valley of Plenty. Don't want to send me money? I'm going to continue to beat the fuck out of you.
I don't think they actually can do that as the Dark Elves. I think they are like hard-coded to reject giving you money.
Well, that's their fault.
They love receiving money.
Yeah, so that's because they're selfish pricks.
I think dwarves also don't give you money.
Oh, because they're dwarves. Everyone...
Let the mass
they're
genocide
dwarves.
begin.
They hoard their gold.
Oh,
That is what
hold
dwarves
there
do.
you go.
Orcs don't give a shit. Orcs give you money. Beastmen also give you money.
Because they want teeth. They don't have any need of
No, they-
of silly hummy money.
Actually, they love gold. Orcs love gold.
Oh, okay. Shows what I know.
And mostly because they like plating their weapons in gold. Like for an orc, a weapon is quote-unquote master crafted in 40k if it has like gold on it.
When total when Total War Warhammer 3 comes out, wait, hold up. I'll take it. Everybody's trying to attack me. Get the fuck out of my territory, you little bitch! You want to pit? You're the one raiding me. I'm coming to kill you. Fuck off! But give me money before I do. Oh wow, he's going to
Hey,
pay me
your
money.
day killed.
Oh damn! Can I ask for the max?
A bag of silver a day keeps the Danes away.
Except when it stops working and they still come at you.
Until you suck them dry, then you walk in and you take their land.
Alright.
Or they somehow unify and get good at fighting, and then you end up just being conquered and assimilated into the country.
For some reason, all the ambient sound of the music, the game just ended. The fuck?
Yeah, sometimes the music in this game pops out.
Accidentally like hit a key command and mute it or something, or
No, just press the normal buttons. Weird. Very, very weird.
Oh
Anyway.
dear, that was close.
Oh dear.
Oh, I almost fell to death.
He nearly fucked me in the ass. It would have been brutal.
By the way, because of James' question with Total Warhammer 3, which Chaos faction to play.
I'm gonna play Corn 100%.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you that's most likely the wrong pick.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's gonna suck, but it's Corn, man. It's fucking Corn.
He's the mechanics
The only two Chaos Gods I like are ironically the ones that hate each other the most, and that's Slanesh and Corn. Slanesh for obvious reasons, and Khorne for also kind of obvious reasons. All the way, dude. Actually, are we getting all 4? Are we at...
Yeah, getting all 4. It's going to be mono gods.
Okay, so we are getting all the... Okay.
Archeon, I think, is going to maybe get something mixed.
Maybe.
But if the game is going to be the same, more or less, with the mechanics, I would say Tzeentch is going to be the strongest one.
Yes, because magic is bullshit.
Magic, and they have like a bunch of long range, if I remember. I would say the best Khorne unit is most likely going to be those Skull Reapers? No. How are the cannons called again?
I can't remember. I
Was
like
it just
Khorne and
smoke
Tzeentch,
cannons?
not counting Malal. I don't think we can count Malal.
Oh, that won't be MLL. Only Nurgle, Tzeentch, Slanesh, and Khorne. Tzeentch is most likely going to be one of the worst.
Probably.
If they have to work with charge attacks and a lot of chariots, that's going to be bad for them. The lore of Slanesh is actually pretty good. Nurgle is going to be one of the better ones.
More than likely, yeah.
Yeah, just because their magic is pretty powerful and their units are tanky.
Oh, you're not just talking about Total War Warhammer 3, you're talking about in general? Yeah, same. That's pretty much the same.
I don't like the Chaos Gods as much as I used to.
I think that's partly GW's fault, because the way they're written and the way they're kind of posed nowadays is not the way they used to be.
Yeah, Tzeentch went a little bit derpy.
They all kind of did.
Yeah.
And I remember when they were kind of posed as not technically pure evil, and yeah, they were portrayed as pure evil because that's how we perceived them from the Materium. But technically, they all had the flip side. You know.
Yeah, like I wanted to say, Khorne lost his honor.
Yeah, he lost all sense of honor. Now it's just murder, death, kill. It used to be he never wanted to kill an enemy who had their back turned. He wanted honor. He wanted. He was, as much as he was the god of like killing everything and destruction and death, he was that, but he was also the god of the honorable spirit, of a warrior's spirit, a fighter.
Yeah, martial law in martial law.
Yeah, he was
martial craft in general.
He was a warrior. He was not a mindless killer. He was a warrior.
He was the god of warcraft.
Pretty much, and
he's basically Ares.
Yeah,
that's the best way to put it. Yeah, he was not. That's actually kind of what contributed to his dislike of a god like Slanesh, who loves to fuck with you and kill you in horrific and slow ways. Like that
even
goes
more Tzeentch.
And even more Tzeentch. Yeah, he hates. Well, I don't know if it is anymore, but he definitely, the way they kind of mixed together in the past, he hated Tzeentch.
I would say he dislikes Tzeentch more because Tzeentch is fucking old.
Yeah.
Like Slanesh is pretty young for a Chaos God. He's the youngest.
Yeah, Slanesh is the youngest, but I think the reason Khorne is depicted as hating her the most now kind of comes from. Actually, I'm not entirely sure. I guess it really just comes down to the slow death thing. Like, he doesn't like slow, painful, dragged out death. He likes quick, not painless, but quick, rapid, and efficiency.
Yeah, and
he likes decapitation.
Yeah, Slanesh is very much torture, hit and run stuff.
Is anyone here still looking forward to Darktide? I mean, I am, but I'm mostly looking forward to it because I want to play it with the boys.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to. Even though I'm going to be a boring fuck and just pick the Stormtrooper.
I don't know what I'm going to pick, but we'll see.
Like, for me, it's either the Stormtrooper or the Soccer Mom. Maybe even the Ogre.
Let's see if it runs first. And ooh.
No,
One step at a time, gentlemen. One step at a time.
The jumps for games to work are not as big as it used to be, thank God.
Gandhi wants to be friends.
Like, remember the jump you have to do to run Crisis?
Yeah.
That was like fucking moon travel.
I mean, it's still moon travel. What do you mean?
Yeah, because Crisis... No, it's a little bit less worse, but...
Have you seen the updated graphics version? The mod and stuff?
Yeah, that's not. That's also because Crisis is coded differently. Because they thought CPUs would just get stronger instead of having multiple.
I have one
That's
fly
like,
in this
no.
fucking room who will not die. I have hit him several times.
He's just reincarnating. You've
Catch
killed him
the
several
fire.
times. Just instant reincarnation.
I was destroyed.
The
I-
isekai gods are on vacation today.
I spent way too much of my time to get it down to catch flies with my hand.
You actually had I actually had a thought of what would be a really fun like anime show would be, you know how like the common isekai trope is getting hit by a bus or a truck. So what if it's all the same like truck? It's just a single driver and it just drives through
It's
different like
Optimus
timelines. And it's just the story of the truck driver who basically just travels through dimensions to run over isekai characters and then
It's the truck from Death Note.
and
the-
basically its job is to ferry them to the wherever their isekai plot is taking them.
Dude, it's the truck from Death Note. It became a Shinigami and never stopped.
So you basically telling me that Death got fired and he got to pick up another job?
No,
As a truck
no.
driver?
Death is a bus driver.
No, imagine that. Oh man,
It's
I guess another
Charon,
one.
the one that like the guy who ferries people across the river Styx. It's just about like the underpaid, overworked guy just to do like it's like freaking Japanese, freaking with their
got an upgrade.
isekai. Just making his job extremely
Like
complicated.
that JoJo meme. I'll never forgive the Japanese.
Oh god, yes.
The funny thing, Jonathan Joestar had a Japanese, not fiance.
I think that'd be a great idea for like, and then you just have like one of the people's like, I'm not gonna leave, I'm not going, just like hitches a ride with the truck driver and just end up in just random shenanigans.
He basically goes, moves 10 meters, hits someone, goes back down, cleans his front plate, goes back up with the truck, drives 10 meters, hits another one.
And he also has a ham radio and talks to others. Who? You don't know.
It's just the same guy. He has like a list. Like he's just a dimension hopping, time hopping truck, or bus.
The scheme of doom performed. This Skaven faction has performed the scheme of doom.
Don't worry, the scheme of doom does literally nothing to you because you are the Beastman and you don't have any houses.
Okay. A special warlock engineer has been summoned, capable of causing powerful earthquake in enemy settlement. Okay, well I don't have settlements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The scheme of doom does nothing to you.
It's like you should worry about this. Should I?
If it's the scheme of pestilence, then it might get spicy.
It's about to get spicy.
Magi my.
That's how they do those.
Spaghetti is getting spicy.
Man, the Immortal
Just
Empire
getting
map is going
spicy.
to be large. With Total Warhammer 3. Like, that's one large map.
Indeed.
I
By the way,
think that would be
Purist-
the largest Total War map.
Maybe. I think I just came up with another anime concept. Basically, the normal guy trying to survive a world filled with this guy protagonists.
Actually, it does not exist. I'm pretty sure it does.
I'm not sure. Like, I'm just imagining the extreme. He basically tries to walk to work and then he has to dodge like
That
bolts of
reminds me,
magic.
there's a weird Dragon Ball spin-off.
Oh, so you're just saying it's not about like the isekai characters. It just shows up and it's just about an average Joe just trying to go about his day.
He's trying to live his normal life. Just everyone else is isekai protagonists around him.
He's walking around his village. He's like, oh, did you hear the hero's been summoned? Oh, cool.
Like
And then it
basically,
just goes about the day, and then just like the demon lord attacks, and he's just trying to just do his job.
No, the thing is, the Demon Lord attacks every Thursday. Like, oh, come on, just let me get to work this day.
I just want a
Or it's like-
vacation, man.
Please.
He's like the innkeeper's like, oh crap, the protagonist is bringing his harem through town. Damn it!
Yeah, imagine seeing like a guy with 10 beautiful girls next to him, and the only thing you think is, oh
It
god.
could be just
sitting
about
on
the
street.
barkeeper. It could just be about the barkeeper. That would be nice.
Yeah, it's like, oh fuck, no more.
So it'd be
cleaning
kind
again.
of it's kind of like that anime. It's like the restaurant to the other world one. That's just kind of everyday nonsense.
Yeah, but
It's kind of but that's kind of reverse isekai. It's the
I
magic world comes to visit a regular restaurant.
Yeah, I just want to see him just jaded at all everything.
There is an isekai manga. I have forgotten its name. Its name sadly.
Oh, but what if you do that? But it's like he accidentally kills the protagonist.
Well, there are like 30 more around, so
It's like, and he's like, and he basically just has to. And there's like, well, you killed the protagonist. Now what? Like, and he has to pretend to be the protagonist. And he's just a regular Joe. It's like, I just want to do my life.
Actually, I had an idea about writing like a bunch of short stories about that one guy that basically found enchanted armor that had to be brought to like this great hero who would save the world, and he just tried to remove it and accidentally killed the hero. So now he's stuck with the armor, just doing random stuff, trying to live his life normally, and everybody else is just running to him, trying to push him all the problems on him. Just leave me the fuck alone.
As a guy, that manga I want to talk about, that's like a spin-off of Dragon Ball. And it's a guy that gets isekai'd into the Dragon Ball universe, but as Yamcha.
Oh god.
And hey
Poor
guys,
guy.
That is the most painful
Poor
existence
bastard.
probably ever.
I'm not even done. This guy is a Dragon Ball fan. He has read everything.
So he knows what it's about to
He
happen.
knows what it was, and the entire manga is about him trying to dodge everything that happens. And he like manages to get to Namek.
Somebody call Akira Toriyama, get right on this.
And it's
Oh,
a
this
real
guy.
one.
I would fucking love that idea.
But I have to take a look how it was named. I completely forgot what it was named.
It all went downhill from just like the fight with Tien in the
Yeah.
original Dragon Ball. That's
Like he
nothing
actually-
good happened to him ever after
Yeah.
that.
Not after
Like
that.
he actually trains. Yeah, he's actually nice to Bulma. I think he still gets cucked by Vegeta though.
There's no universe where that doesn't happen.
That is a God given.
That is a requirement.
If that doesn't happen, the universe will implode.
I'm just going to try to Google for Yamcha Isekai.
Oh boy. Man, now I need to write this stuff. Like, I have so many ideas.
Alright, Forlorn said earlier, Slaanesh is all about acting inwardly, while Korn is about outwardly, i.e. claiming other
Oh,
skulls.
that was easy.
Korn is the projection of power and control onto others. Slaanesh is the same, but projected inward. I don't know if I
So-
entirely agree with that.
I found the manga. It's called Dragon Ball, the time I got reincarnated as Yamcha.
Jesus.
So, okay.
It got even released in Shonen Jump.
If you have to pick any of like the side characters or the Z fighters, that's the worst one. I mean, Tien is like he's not the most powerful, but at least he's still like a badass in his own way.
He used to be the strongest. Tien Shinhan. He used to be. Then he got downgraded hard.
I mean, he actually made a respectable showing against like a second form Cell. I mean, he didn't like do damage to him or anything, but he held him
The
back.
Kikuho did some
Like
damage.
that was actually rather impressive that he held him back for as long as he did. And he's just a regular human, so that's actually kind of impressive.
Yeah, mission complete.
Yo, the author has a really awesome name. The author is called Dragon Garo Lee in Romanji. His first name is Dragon.
Very fitting.
Oh, it has only one volume. Oh, he gets his potential unlocked by Guru.
Super Kami Guru.
Leave it to the Japanese to figure out something weird.
Yeah, it's the Pifla Saga, Vegeta Saga, and Cell games. Like, he lasts a long while.
But yeah, being reincarnated as Yamcha would be the definition of pain.
That's when you know some god out there really hates you.
Hey, but he knows everything that will happen.
It was the Isekai truck driver. He was just really he was having a bad day.
Yeah, really bad day. Someone drove over his dog or something.
He woke up on the wrong side of the bed. He spilled his morning coffee. Just everything went wrong up to that point. And he's like, you know what? I'm not gonna do it as scheduled today. You're gonna be Yamcha.
You are a big Dragon Ball fan. You are going to be fucking Yamcha.
I feel bad for whoever has that fate.
Is there a worse fate?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, okay.
You could have been Chao Chu.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Chao
Tzu?
Chao Chu. I have a feeling I'm not saying that correctly.
It's Chao Tzu. It's like it's a T double S long S sound.
You're asking,
like two.
You're asking the wrong person to pronounce that.
No, it doesn't work.
You're German.
It's like me trying to say Massachusetts.
It's too far forward in the mouth. German, from what I just remembered when I was in high school, it feels like when you're talking, it's more in the back of the mouth when you're talking it, when you're speaking German.
Yeah.
English is kind of in the middle. Spanish and like the Romance languages are like more forward. Like
the weird
your
thing, I do
lips.
speak one of those. I can speak Portuguese really well, relatively.
That's just weird Spanish.
I think it's the better Spanish, actually. Better than Castilian.
Well, yeah, where they speak with a lisp.
Oh, yeah.
He's bound down, running on the gate. He's bound
The
down.
first time I heard Castilian, I got really confused. Because I somehow felt like I should know what he's trying to say to me, but I couldn't register what he tried. Like, my Portuguese is not perfect.
Oh, it's me, Mario.
It's me, Mario.
Yeah, I'm downloading Mario Sunshine.
Of course you are.
Well, yeah, it's a game. It's like one of the best GameCube games aside from the ending. Where, like, okay, don't 100% of the game, 100% the game because it is disappointing as fuck.
Yeah, it's just them waving, telling you did a good job.
Oh goddamn!
Like if you've seen the Some Call Me Johnny video on it, you'll know exactly how I.
Yeah, it's more or less the Evangelion ending that you are going to get.
You get a fucking car. A car.
Sure. Oh, I thought it was like a bunch of people waving at you.
Dude, that's. Yeah, the French want to be friends. Sorry, no. Go away, Napoleon. Go away, Napoleon. Come back when you're Charlemagne and you're Frankish, then maybe we'll talk.
Which is the best 007 game on the fucking GameCube?
Malekith wants to talk again.
All
right, pay me money, bitch.
Not Love with Russia. What was it called again? Starfire?
Nightfire?
Goldfinger? Nightfire. Nightfire was, I think,
Alright,
was pretty good.
I'll get Nightfire. Ooh, it's Pierce Brosnan and James Bond. The good Bond.
Hey, they give me money.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll go back first.
Try to get your mouse and keyboard doing that. Hey, you know what? Screw that game. Go and download Splinter Cell Past Perfect. Not Splinter Cell.
Wait.
How was it called again?
Texted. Oh.
You're being texted by who?
Me mother.
Wait, Pyrrhic victory? How?
Yeah, Time Splitter.
Because I'm here.
Oh, yeah, Time Splitter.
Download Time Splitter Past Perfect. Or was it Future Perfect?
Oh, I remember that game.
Was it Future or Past Perfect?
I'm
I don't remember. All I know is I played it when I was in elementary school.
Pyrrhic victory. Fuck you. Is it because they have cavalry? That's bullshit.
Yeah, because they get the charge in.
Oh, please.
If you put your units inside the forest, they are not going to get the charge.
Well,
And you have no forest to deploy.
there's these little shitty trees.
Well, stack all your units on top of each other.
It's pretty much what I gotta do.
It looks stupid.
Alright, let's do it like this.
Or put them all on the island so they have to go through the water. Because water slows them down a lot.
Yeah, stack on top of you.
Like, try to get them to fight inside of the water. It makes them even worse at melee.
Alright, boom.
I do not like to be wet.
Yeah, for some reason there's like this weird combat debuff if you are a little bit wet in this game.
I think I know what Akira Toriyama said when he saw, what's its name, the time I got reincarnated as Yamcha. Fuck, why didn't I think of that?
I think he's too old to care.
He's made crap tons of money. He's like, whatever.
Yeah. I don't want to play Enter the Matrix because that's...
Toy for the greenskins to get their asses kicked.
Oh.
Alright, you filthy gates.
Here they come, how
no.
cute. What?
Oh,
I'll actually
should I
download the
spoil
Call of
a
Duty Red
twist?
one.
Should I spoil a twist of that Yamcha Dragon Ball thing?
No.
Yamcha defeats Majin Buu.
No.
Come for me in the tree
Remember
lands,
as-
bitch!
Remember that we said that it would be worse if you get reincarnated by Chaozu? Chaozu?
I guess
Someone did.
someone made a
No.
fandom of that.
It's in the same.
Oh.
There's literally a guy who's reincarnated as Chaozu.
That poor bastard. That poor bastard.
But did he die? Didn't he like die like 3
Three
times?
times, yes. He exploded himself like twice. And then
Next time I get a free Sunday. Kinda want that Sunday now, Chaozu.
By the way, that's a lot of orc on pork.
Yeah, I love that the orcs use like boars as cavalry. Oh, I know why. Savage orcs have a resistance to physical damage.
Hey, it's
Oh,
better
boy,
than
that's
Mel being
fun.
reincarnated as Bulma.
Why should it be bad? She's like rich
No, like, who
and
the
gets
husband?
fucked
Oh.
by a Saiyan.
No, it's a guy. Oh my.
If a guy
I
gets
mean, yeah,
gets
reincarnated as her.
no.
That would be kind of.
Depends how much you are into dick, I would say.
A perfectly straight man.
Yeah.
So
Well, I
basically,
don't think it would work because it doesn't necessarily has to be your husband. Like
That
you can
reminds
just
me-
choose not to.
That reminds me of
but
that.
then what's his name won't be born unless.
You know, fuck it. Doesn't matter if Trunks get born or not. He only fucks up the timeline. Yeah,
gonna
Trunks' biggest commitment to Dragon Ball was fucking up the timeline like 7 times or something. Like someone actually made the math how often the time travel went wrong in the Cell Saga, so that everything that happens.
Jeez.
And he got like over seven or so splinters in the timeline. And that's why you shouldn't do time travel.
Doo-doo-doo.
They got that right at least.
What? You're telling me traveling through the timeline fucks shit up? No,
Yeah.
really.
Things get complicated very quickly. I don't know if any of you guys read the Pathfinder books by Orson Scott Card.
Sadly not.
Don't believe so.
I actually
no.
really enjoyed them, but that's actually my favorite handling of, at least in terms of narrative and story-wise, handling of time travel for me. Basically, it's by Orson Scott Card. It happens on a planet that's been colonized by Earth, and there's a gene that causes some people to be able to manipulate time in different ways. And they slowly sort of figure it out, and I actually really enjoyed them. It's Pathfinder, and I don't remember the other. There's I think there's 3 books in the series.
Oh, it's that guy that wrote Ender's Game.
Yes,
That's the
that
guy. Orson Scott Card, yeah.
Interesting.
I actually really enjoyed those books. I don't know if it's like the science is like, but basically in it there's just like the concept of what is it? The conservation of causalities is kind of the concept that they kind of play around with. Is that paradoxes are actually impossible? They don't actually happen.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Decisive victory.
Yeah,
that's what I
an
thought,
oversimplification.
bitch.
So just read it. It. I don't know if it makes
This
sense
will end in a
scientifically.
Pyrrhic
but it was-
victory. No one.
Because I think the AI would have spawned your units inside of the water, giving you a big mouse.
I did attack them in the water.
No, the AI would put your units inside of the water.
I wouldn't have been smart.
No, I think the AI would have done it if you would have gone to auto-resolve.
I can't describe the concept very well. You just have to read the book and judge for yourself. But
I think I know which one it is, and it is technically possible, but there's a lot of things that need to happen in order to be feasible.
yeah, so it's just like manipulation of fields that allow them to. It's at first it's the perception of time, and then it directly affects time, and then eventually they can travel through time, and like making copies of themselves.
Okay, they're going that road, huh?
It did happen, but yeah, it's just part of the.
Oh, you fucking motherfucker!
The you can't. It's like the Back to the Future thing where you go back in time and kill your father, so you're never born. Is that it doesn't work that way? It's like if you go back in time and you are the causer, so you go back and kill your father, you continue to exist, but the rest of the timeline shifts in accordance. So it's like a different version of you doesn't exist. You still exist though.
So basically, you have fixed temporal. You're basically fixed in your time is fixed on you.
Yeah,
No,
it's
you can raise-
causality is conserved. Like it will always work that way. The causer is never destroyed.
Your
That makes sense.
causality. That's
Yeah.
the thing that's
Like for example, they learned how to project themselves back in time at one point in the book, and they're sitting in at a noodle shop, just eating noodles, and they project themselves back in time. They're in the same time where they were, but they're hovering in midair, and there's just some fisherman in there and just falls off his boat. And then they come, then they come back into time, and they see on the sign outside a picture of the noodle eaters just on the sign. It's the people sitting on just in midair, floating as if by magic.
As if by magic.
Well,
So it's like it always happened because you already went back and did it.
that actually goes more a bit into parallel realities and stuff.
Less so, it's not parallel realities. It's like the same timeline. It changed.
The thing is, if it was the same timeline, it has to be some way to make sure you basically fix the cause and event. So you
Yeah,
have
like
to
I said,
have,
it's you went back and changed it, but it's the concept of you go back and you already did it. It's like I don't know. Like I said, I can't describe it as well as the book does.
Well, let's just say that in order for that to be possible, there needs to be a fixed point in time-space, which doesn't change at all. Yeah.
Like I said, read the book and judge for yourself how he handles it. I enjoyed it, just narrative-wise. I think it was just for storytelling purposes. I enjoyed that handling of time travel a lot more than a lot of others.
It's one fly, just this one little shithead.
Have you read Hyperion?
No.
Because I think they have time travel as well, which is also a bit interesting.
Kind of funny how Red Alert had the most coherent time traveling.
Hyperion.
I would say
I-
Red Alert's time traveling is the best because it's just one timeline.
Well, it depends on how you make it. You can work with a lot of interesting ideas with time travel. You just need to have a very rigid rule system. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it just goes to.
Yeah, and
Like-
that's
With Red Alert 1, even though Albert Einstein went back into the past to kill Hitler, the Second World War still happens, but with Russia as
What?
the big starter. What do you
Did
mean,
I-
what?
Did I hear that right? Or am I actually nuts?
What, Albert Einstein going back to time to kill Hitler?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the start of Red Alert.
Yeah.
The original Red Alert, yeah.
And more or less the start of the entire Command & Conquer timeline.
They're adding Flood Firefight to the Master Chief Collection. Ooh, nice.
Adding what?
Flood Firefight. It's a game mode.
Oh. I uninstalled the
Okay.
Master Chief Collection because damn, that's bloated.
It is,
a lot
but
of
it's worth it to me.
space.
Yeah, I played through the
Like-
campaigns and I uninstalled it.
yeah. It's like if I want to play through it, I gotta download it. Then as soon as I'm done, I just gotta take it off.
Yeah.
It takes up way too much space.
Like, it bloats to hell and back. It's worse than the Call of Duty.
What? Valiant defeat? They,
Actually, it's not worse than the Call of Duty. Call of Duty is
what
way
have they
worse.
got that's that devastating?
The Stormwormers, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think in that matchup, the Stormwormers and the Plague Priests are actually pretty good.
Damn.
And they are going to catapult you pretty hard.
Probably not worth having that fight right now, then.
That's weird because it's one of the very, very rare times where the Stormwormers are actually good. Even though with Maligor, if you had more into magic, which you don't, you could
I
have
think
done it.
sieging Skaven is always a pain in the dink.
Yeah, especially if they got their main building maxed out and they get those rockets.
Yeah, they're a fucking pain in the dick.
Like, it's so funny. It's like
Merlin, what's up? I don't think I've seen you over here for a long time. How you doing?
the Empire
Clap
gets
the orc cheeks. Well, already did over here. Now I gotta kill. I gotta kill the. I gotta kill those fucking Jukari. And I'm playing the new Beastmen stuff, which they are fucking strong now. I'm loving the hell out of this guy, in particular the bronze,
Yeah, they are.
bronze bull, brass bull. Sorry.
I wouldn't say they are particularly strong, but they are way better than they used to be.
Emulators of the future, my friend.
I would say high elves are still like at the top, sadly.
My god, the fuck!
Huh?
Oh, the...
Oh shit, I have to go.
Oh,
I
you have to go.
pick up
Yeah.
the early tomorrow.
Clap
So
him
soon,
harder.
yeah.
I'll clap him as hard as I damn well please. I probably not a bad time to end the stream as it is as well. In 3 hours or so. Yeah, I'll probably save right here.
We had fun, so.
Yeah, it was actually fun chatting and hanging with you guys. Alright, well, thanks to everybody who watched the stream and anybody who watches the VOD. Hope everybody enjoys, and we'll catch you guys later. Bye
Try
bye.
not to burn any water.
I'm sure we'll be effective at that. Anyway, have a going good.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.